Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again with High School Esports week number 6. The first match on stream that we're going to have today is Cannon from Barb and Aurora, Rory for short, I've heard, from Sulphur. Should be an interesting matchup to kick us off. We're going to see an Inkling and Mr. Game & Watch. Inkling, as you guys probably know, one of my favorite characters in the game. I'm going to try not to be biased, though. This should be a really good matchup, though. It's all going to come down to how well Rory spaces all of her back airs. Back air on shield is super safe, and Game & Watch's up B on shield is super, super good. So you just really got to be careful about your spacing. But right now, just getting an early 55 and that up smash that we saw there, Inkling getting paint is going to be super essential in this matchup. You want to get as much damage as possible and try to kill Game & Watch super early. The longer you let Game & Watch live, the longer he has to just get those crazy things going on you. The amount of strings and damage he can do super early is just insane. So you got to be super careful whenever you approach. But right now, you see Rory just doing that, making sure to space super carefully, but tried to go in with the side B. A little bit of an overcommitment there, got upbeat for it. Still in the lead of percent, though, going to forward tilt that bomb. Something that not a lot of players really know that's uncommon knowledge. If you hit that bomb before it touches the ground or before it hits you, it actually makes it go away. Holding the rapid jab to get as much ink as possible and then using the neutral B. So much ink right now and so much damage. Game & Watch at 156. This is a super high percentage. I don't see Game & Watch living for a whole lot longer. You just got to get something off strong enough that's going to take the stock. Right there, tries to go for the down tilt, whiffs in the wrong direction and gets upbeat for it. Looking for these smash attacks, and there's a forward tilt. She's out of ink, but she's going to go ahead and get some more right quick. And there's the up air, gonna stuff out that bomb. And then the forward smash. Tried to hit the invincibility on Game & Watch off of the platform and got forward smash for it. Got to be careful. Make sure that invincibility does run out before you try to go in. And right now, we see Cannon just going off, getting an early 55 on this next stock. Tries to get a roller, but gets forward smash for it. That's super good timing on Cannon's end. Looks like Rory's having a hard time getting out of disadvantage. Already at 98% on this second stock. We noticed she had a really good lead. When she's bringing it back now with a quick 57 off of that rapid jab. Game & Watch was super close at the beginning of it, so it was able to continue for a pretty long time. Gonna up B right over the ledge. Does not want to have to deal with that bacon ledge trap. That was a really strange interaction. I wasn't sure who flew up there, but it looked like the down air sent Rory up, and there's the down smash, the forward smash confirmed. Gotta be careful. That down smash from Game & Watch can bury you sometimes, leading to a free smash attack or other punishes. Right now, Game & Watch at 86%. Cannon was getting something going, but Rory gonna use that forward air to get out of disadvantage, and a quick F smash, almost taking that stock from the opposite end of stage. Game & Watch being super, super light. He's a 2D character. He is paper thin. Right now, Rory just looking for a way to get in, but all these forward air bombs just kind of spacing Rory out. 150% now on Game & Watch. Rory going to go ahead and get a little bit of extra ink there. And Cannon with the up smash to stuff out the air approach from Inkling. Gets the rapid jab again. This is going to be some more percent. Cannon doing a good job at DIing away to get out of the rapid jab as soon as possible. That's going to be essential for him in order to not get inked and not take a super bunch of damage. The down air, though, going to go ahead and just knock Game & Watch right back to the stage. Doesn't want to have to deal with any aerial approaches. Rory at 115. Cannon still on this second stock. That up B out of shield is super good. He got the parry on the dash attack too, which led to that punish. And these up airs gonna juggle Inkling. Gotta figure out how to get to the ground. And the forward tilt finally gonna take Cannon's second stock. Gonna use the forward tilt just to keep that forward smash away. And gonna get a bomb and an F smash. Pretty good damage there. Another F smash to catch the landing. And that's a berry. What's gonna happen? Tries to get a second roller, possibly going to combo off of it. I've seen it before. You can actually hit the roller and jump right out of it. But unfortunate for Rory, they're going to try to roll around Cannon and get down smash for it. Really good read, really good reaction from Cannon to be able to get that down smash, get the berry, and close out that game with the forward smash. Now, I'm noticing in this matchup right now, Rory's doing a pretty good job about getting the damage, keeping Cannon in disadvantage, but it comes down to not being able to kill. You see Game & Watch living to these 170, 200%, which is super unfamiliar in the matchup. Usually you see someone like Game & Watch dying as early as 100 to just random aerial attacks. But right now, we're going to have some character swaps. We're going to see a Banjo and Samus. Banjo, another one of those characters that I like, but Samus is pretty cool too. You can get crazy reads off of the charge shot. I've seen a lot of people do it. I've had to play against some really good Samuses before, and it can be quite difficult. But for Banjo, what's going to be essential is that SD there, super unfortunate. But Cannon going to go ahead and give the homie stock, wants to keep the games interesting. But like I was saying, the side B from Banjo is going to be a really good tool in the matchup. It's kind of a get out of disadvantage free card, and I believe you can go right through the charge shot. Right there, going to use the grenade egg to cover the jump from Samus. Super, super smart. And this game has just been so even since the beginning. Uses the down air, doesn't want to have to deal with any aerial approaches from Samus. Cannon going to hit the weak hit of back air, leading into a tech chase. Doesn't get much off of it, but is still just pushing the pressure. Going to catch that air dodge with an F smash. Charges up a little bit of that charge shot. Misses the ledge just barely. Rory seems to be having a little bit of a tough time with this Banjo gameplay. Maybe the Inkling would have been a better choice, but it is not my character. Maybe there's something hidden, and she may just come out with a crazy comeback. Gets the forward smash for some good damage. Tries to side B through the charge shot, and will do it through the missile. Not quite going to kill, though. Samus, fun fact, is actually heavier than Ridley, who is a really large character, but seems not to have any weight behind. But Samus, I guess that mech suit just really weighs her down, and unfortunate for Rory. Looks like SDing all three stocks. Good games. But Cannon will continue on in winners. Just as a quick correction, guys, I did say Cannon was from Barb earlier in the match. I do apologize. He's actually a Bell City rep, so really good stuff from Bell City to be able to come out here and perform tonight. All right, next up on deck we have Alec from Sam Houston as well as Nathan from Sam Houston. Kind of unfortunate to see that two players from the same school have to go up against each other so early in bracket, but that's just the way the seeds fall, I guess. But it should be a good match, though. Alec being one of the players that have been kind of dominating the scene so far. And then Nathan, pretty good player that I had seen from last week. And last week, it seemed like his disadvantage state was a little bit difficult for him, but outside of that, he did a really good job at just holding neutral and getting some good combos off. But we'll see if that may have changed this week. I know they practice weekly, and I'm sure these guys practice at home as well. So there's a lot to learn from each tournament to just go home and figure out what it is you got to do to change and better yourself as a player. So another Inkling today. Alec usually going the Ridley matchup, but I guess he doesn't like Ridley versus Yoshi. Yoshi being a very combo-heavy character. So I could probably see why he may switch it up to Inkling. Yoshi, though, being a very good character to deal with disadvantage due to the neutral air being super fast, super quick, and just a great combo breaker, as well as a really good approach tool as well. And right now we have Nathan kicking it off with an early 46%, maybe trying to extend it, but just drops it. That's all right, though. We've got Alec getting a little bit of damage of his own. Nothing too crazy yet, though. Going to catch the jumps, getting some back air, and he's evened it out already. Super even from these players, just really trying to concentrate in neutral right now. Going to jump over the dash attack, but then gets back aired. It looked like Nathan tried to go for a punish, but just barely missed it. Neutral air's out of shield. Good option there. Gets the jab block. What's he going to do? Down smash for some extra pain. Really, really good. And then you have Nathan with the back air to go ahead and just get Alec off of him. Doesn't want to have to deal with too much pressure. Uses the down B just to try to cover underneath him. And those stars are really good, but not quite good enough. Alec going to hit just the very outer hitbox of that up smash. Neutral out of shield, but Alec just with the patience gets the grab off the forward air on shield. Got to be careful when approaching. 186 though. You notice how that ink just helps you rack up so much damage super, super quick. Tries to get the up air, but the back air will drag him down. That was a really smart option from Nathan, but unfortunately gets up air right after that. Up air being a really good kill move from Inkling. Gets, fancy stuff coming out from Alec now with the Inkling gameplay. Really liking the combos. That's going to be a good tool there, using that neutral B just to push Yoshi away at all costs. Because once Yoshi gets inside, he can do a lot of damage on your shield. You got to be careful about that. Short hop down air being one of, wow, that was insane. Short hop down air being a really good tool to press your shield. But Alec using the roller to just perfectly catch Yoshi's down B, burying him. Didn't look like he got a punish off of it, though. Smart stuff from Nathan mashing out, realizing the situation as soon as possible. Right now, just trying to put some pressure on Alec. Has him at 126. Still has all three stocks, though. Both of these players just being super, super patient. Alec not going to go in too fast. Gets stuffed out with that neutral air. Super, super good move. Saves the double jump. Uh-oh, Yoshi doesn't have a jump now. What's going to happen? And Alec runs off with the forward air. Super smart play. Realizes the situation. Notices Yoshi doesn't have a double jump. You got to take advantage of that and get in there. Uses roller out of shield. Not a common option, but it is a pretty good get off me tool whenever you need it to be. Right there, going to short hop fair. Looked like he could have got a rapid jab, but he only went for jab one. He probably was waiting for a missed tech, trying to get a jab block. And Nathan just going to go ahead and get some jabs of his own. Ooh, tries to run off. Super unfortunate for Nathan. It looked like he tried to drop in neutral air to hit Inkling into the blast zone. Would have been a really good play if he would have done it just slightly earlier. But Inkling, that up B is super fast and gets him to ledge really, really quickly. And then just dropping down so low, it's going to be hard for Yoshi to go ahead and get back to stage. But this is going to go ahead and go into game two. Nathan does have the counter pick at this point, so he could choose a stage that's going to give him a little bit of an edge. Kalos is going to be the pick stage, though. It's going to be pretty good for Yoshi, considering Yoshi does have the eggs to kind of space you out. You can angle them and just kind of cover different options. such as if the opponent seems to be jumping a lot, you can just cover their jumps with the eggs, and Kalos gives Yoshi a lot of space to be able to do that. Also, with Yoshi having the that really big forward air, it's going to be able to cover opponents trying to recover onto the platform. And right now, just as I said, we have Nathan having those eggs just to be able to sit back and get on some damage. Tries to use the forward air on shield. Not safe, though. Will get shield grabbed for it. Using that egg throw just to give him that little boost, but Alec going to take advantage of the fact that he burned his double jump. So he's going to get that up air string, getting him a lot of quick damage. You got to be really careful as Yoshi and get to the ground as soon as possible after you burn that double jump, because opponents are going to take advantage of it. Yoshi is really good defensive option being neutral air, but it's not really going to cover him too well. But getting the bomb to connect off of forward smash, pretty good combo there. I really like it. That was a really smart setup to get in a lot of damage and ink coverage. But Nathan not going to allow that ink to do much for Alec, getting some damage of his own now at 60%, and then Alec's going to run in and get an up smash to punish that down B. Being that far away, down B is a really scary option to go for. It gets you to the ground, but it does have a lot of in lag to be able to get punished, and the double jump, really, really smart. Going to go right through those rapid jabs. Tries to get an air dodge read with the forward smash, not quite going to get it though. Does the run off forward air, but Alec going to DI into the stage so Yoshi can't hit him. And then the double jump did armor through the forward air. Could have been really scary. Uses these eggs to cover options here. The bomb throw. Nathan just using that down B to get down to the ground fast. And we have a rapid jab here. Got a lot of ink coverage. Nathan's going to want to be careful here, because if Inkling gets in, that's going to be a lot of damage. As a back air. Good cross up from Alec. And right now we have a ledge guard situation. No jump. Is Alec going to push it? He does not push the situation though, and lets Nathan back to stage. Gets an up tilt to up air. Kalos with the super tall ceiling though, not going to kill on this stage. Another up air. This counter pick is really coming in handy for Nathan at this point. Gets the air dodge to just get out of that situation. Going to run away from Roller. Something that's pretty neat about Roller is that whenever you put the paint on the stage, it actually slows down your opponent's run speed on the ground, which is pretty smart against characters like Yoshi who have a quick dash. And it looks like Alec went ahead and got that down air to kill him off the side as opposed to hitting the usual spike hitbox. Right there, Alec did overextend on that combo. He missed the up air and tried to go for something else, but Nathan noticed that and went ahead and used that down B to catch him and stuff him out and kill him off the top at 200%. Right now, though, Alec getting another combo of his own, but now it's Nathan's turn, getting 35% right out the bat. Right now, Nathan in a really scary position. All these combos off stage. Inkling being one of the better edge guarders in the game. That was a super smart play. You have Alec throwing the splat bomb right on Nathan's shield. Runs in, gets a shield grab because Nathan is forced to hold shield in that situation. Doesn't want to get hit by the splat bomb. And you have Alec, super smart player who knows that, recognizes the situation, is going to run in. That egg toss, super good. Not a lot of lag, so whenever Inkling approaches, you have to be quick. Nathan just getting away from Inkling, not wanting to be touched. Uses the egg throw to hop right over the down air to avoid the spike. Tries to approach with the down air, but Inkling's feet just seem to be so big on that up air. And that was super unfortunate. Nathan didn't realize he didn't have a jump, went off stage, and then dived for it because he did not grab the ledge. And the up B didn't give him enough height to get to the ledge, unfortunately. Good stuff from Alec, though, taking that set, advancing in winners. Unfortunately, knocking one of his teammates to losers. Alrighty, next matchup we're going to have here is DJ from Lagrange and Houston from Barb. Now, usually we see Houston's Palutena. Not sure if he's picked up a new character since last week. We did see some of his Ganon as well last week. But DJ going to stick it out with his hero. I talked to DJ a little bit earlier, and he did say that hero is not even his main. It's just kind of the character that he picks first, and if it works, it works. But he told me that he actually mains Rob, that Rob is his normal pick. Which, Rob is also a solid character. I feel like he kind of covers some of Hero's bad matchups, considering the main issue that Hero has is being edge-guarded. But we're going to go ahead and kick it off right now, getting that fully charged neutral B. And as you saw there, that shield functions really similar to Link's. It just blocked all of those hits from Explosive Flame. DJ just going to walk away. Not sure what the issue was there. Maybe some controller issues of some sort. So it looks like somebody might have changed the settings on the no name from default. So he's probably just fixing that, it looks like. Almost deleted our tournament rule set. Alright, he's going to kick it off once more. Now that his controls are fixed, we'll actually get to see this go down. Now, I feel like this is going to be a really, really good match. These are two super skilled players. As far as I've seen, generally make it in the top 8. Going to use that up B as a ledge trap. It's pretty smart. Don't really see that often. Going to use that side B to just space out. Throws a sizzle. Not quite enough range to hit Palutena there. Gets a down throw. Tries to get the forward throw. Would have had a frame trap there, but decided to walk away. The Sizz, man. Sizz and Sizzle just been right outside of range of hitting Palutena. Houston sitting in that perfect positioning to avoid it. And that side B going to get some pretty good damage. Tries to get a down smash, but Houston is going to counter that. Got to be careful, though, because if Palutena counters a crit, you may wind up dying for it. And right there, gets the tech read into forward smash, but Houston barely gets time to shield to avoid that super scary smash attack. And the kaboom, almost killing Palutena. Got to be careful. It's super fast and super sneaky. It looks pretty simple and small, but whenever it hits you, it does a lot of damage. And right there, the forward air from Hero will catch the jump, and DJ is going to take the first stock. Not dying from that super strong up smash. These dash attacks coming out as well. Going to cover the air dodge, and DJ is going to fall into that lasting up smash. Palutena's up smash is really good. It has a lot of lasting frames that you wouldn't expect, and you can fall into it. Right there, Houston up being past the ledge, super scary. Right now, both these players are 2 stock. Houston getting on a roll, though, with these neutral airs. Going to get some good percent off. Parries the forward air and gets a jab. And the down air going to come out from Houston, and he recovers as well. That was a really nasty edge guard coming out from Houston. And that's a super big momentum shifter. That was super scary, though. You have DJ pulling out the Hatchet Man, looking for a potential shield break or kill. That move being very, very strong. Basically the same power as Roy's fully charged neutral B, but in a single move. Looking for the air dodge read in the forward smash. DJ seems to go for that a lot. Sometimes it works out for him, but Houston is just being super, super smart. Air dodging away to avoid it. Jumps right into the up smash. Gotta be careful. These smash attacks get super scary because of the fact that they have the potential to crit, and when they crit, they hit hard. Houston gonna look for a ledge guard there, misses the opportunity, and DJ gets back, but he does get the grabs and puts him back in disadvantage. Gonna get a back air off of that neutral get up. Tries to go for another down air, not gonna hit it though. DJ gonna hold that up smash, looking for another jump. Right there, goes for Sizzle. Sizzle gonna go right under. DJ tries to back air him to catch him off the teleport, but doesn't get it, but gets back to stage. And right now, this game is looking really good for Houston, ahead by a whole stock at a 123 now. This is scary, though. If a thwack or whack hits him, he's pretty much guaranteed dead, but he was guaranteed dead after that forward air hit him and sealed that stock. Right now, though, taking 11%. Got to be careful. Hero is not a stranger to comebacks. Throws him off stage, tries to get an explosive flame. This is really scary. It was a super strange interaction, though. It made the screen like he was dead, but it actually popped him up. I guess the game may have registered that the tornadoes were sucking him in, possibly tried to pull him down, but the lasting hit of it is going to pop him upwards. And unfortunately, DJ not quite high enough to recover, and that's going to be game 1 for Houston. It looks like they're going to go ahead and stick it out with the same characters. DJ not giving up in his hero just yet. But going to bring Palutena to FD. She doesn't have any platforms or anything like that here to be able to quite get any extensions off her juggles. So this is actually a really smart pick from DJ. Right now, though, DJ going to get some good percent. Almost reads that tech with a forward smash. That was super scary for Houston. Gets an oomph off, or a psych up rather, and gets a good amount of percent off of that forward smash. Tries to hit the snooze, gotta be careful, and that's gonna be a crit to catch the landing option from Houston. That's super, super good. This is a crazy momentum shifter right now. Houston, gotta stay concentrated in the situation. Don't give much up, and right now it looks like he's doing that, getting overly aggressive, trying to get some percent, but he finally gets in there. Air dodges down, almost into that down smash. Uses the up smashes, lasting frames to catch neutral get up. Super smart from Houston. Right now, going to start playing the spacing game though. Gets the air dodge. Going to throw him off stage. Tries to set up a ledge guard. Barely shields that neutral beat just in time. In the back air, just all this percent coming out from DJ. The forward air. Let's see if he can get some more extension. Tries to hit the down air. Doesn't quite get it though. And then gets back air back off stage. Accelerate. Being super good though. Allows him to get back to stage. But the down smash is going to 2-frame and go ahead and kill that stock. Pretty good from Houston, as I said. Ooh, fancy stuff with the turnaround neutral there. Looked like he tried to go for an extension. Not quite going to get it, though. Explosive flame going right behind Hero, and the down smash just barely whiffing on that roll. As I was saying, Houston did a good job. You notice how he got that early percent loss, but he stayed concentrated, he stayed grounded, and he just kept his mental stability intact to go ahead and bring this back. There is a 50, now 30% deficit right now, but Houston just doing a good job of staying concentrated, not losing his cool. Reads the air option with a forward smash. Is he going to get the, tries to go for the spike as opposed to the back air. He's going to catch the roll with a forward smash. Super smart stuff. That right there, my friends, was a crit. Getting right through all these forward smashes. DJ really fishing for a kill here. Trying to take this stock as early as possible. Uses the down smash to catch it. And the kaboom will suck Palutena into that vortex and blow her up to go ahead and take a stock. And right now, this is looking very doable for DJ. So let's see if he can go ahead and make it happen. Does not neutral get up right into the up smash yet again. Houston doing a really good job at catching neutral get up with these up smashes, realizing how good that move really is. Right now, though, this is Houston being really smart, playing super patient, not trying to go in too aggressively, knowing that Hero can get a lot of percent off of a very small window. Looks for the 2-frame, doesn't quite get it, and the up smash charges it until he does neutral get up and goes ahead and takes DJ's last stock. Houston advancing in winner's bracket over DJ. Good stuff. DJ got to make something happen. It seems like he kept falling right into that trap of neutral get up onto the up smash. Gotta be super aware that that can happen. When you see Palutena charging that move, you really gotta choose a different option other than neutral get up because of those lasting frames. If you hang on ledge as well, it'll catch you because it can 2-frame a lot of the cast underneath the ledge. But regardless, DJ playing really good there. It looked like his game that second game whenever it started off, but Houston just being able to have that mental endurance to not get caught up in the fact that he did get an early stock loss, but just holding it down, making sure he sticks to a game plan that works, and taking the set 2-0. Up next, we're going to have Alec again from Sam Houston facing up against Alex from Bell City. Don't get those twisted, guys. I'm going to try my best not to get them confused as well. One of them has a C, the other one does have an X. But we get to see Alec again. He kind of jumps around between Inkling and Ridley, so you really never know who he's going to play until the match starts. Haven't seen Alex perform before, so I'm excited to see what he does, who he chooses, and how he plays. Hopefully he can shut down Alec, who has just been steamrolling through a large majority of the players here. But we have a lot of upcoming players like Houston, like Trent, all these players who do really good job throughout bracket, but it seems like they kind of get super nervous whenever they have to play against Alec. It just comes down to being able to stay mentally grounded whenever playing up against him, not letting his ledge pressure freak you out too much, just being able to stay in a mindset of just playing the game and not getting caught up in Alec and his shenanigans. Up next, though, we are going to see Alec pulling out his Ridley versus a Youngling. Now, this can get really scary due to the fact that Youngling has so many projectiles he can just toss out. It makes it really hard for Ridley to get around. But we've seen Alec deal with projectiles before, just getting around him somehow with that big body. Gets a read, tries to go for the neutral air, but doesn't quite get it. And right now, it looks like Alex is doing a pretty good job at just keeping an advantage state. Doing really well, too, with dealing with disadvantage. Right now, though, Alec has Alex backed up into the corner. Let's see if he can manage to get out. Youngling just using these projectiles to keep Ridley out. Gonna give dash attack, though. Dash attack being a super good burst option right there. Gonna read the roll with it again as well. Unfortunate, though, from Alex. Trying to uppy back to the ledge and getting caught under that lip of Pokemon Stadium. Can't let it get to him, though. Got to make something happen. And then catches Ridley's approach with a grab. Alex, yet again, losing a second stock, down airing off stage. Got to be super careful about that. Misinputs happen all the time, but you can't let it get to you. Youngling has the potential to come back against Ridley, though, just from being able to keep out. Oh, goodness, this is super scary. And wow, it looks like that's going to be it. Alec, being aware that he is up 3 stocks to 1, going to be super confident in just going off stage, neutral airing him over and over again, just far enough to keep him outside of the ledge, and that's going to be a quick game 1, ladies and gentlemen. Super unfortunate from Alex having those 2 early stock losses back to back. due to very unfortunate events. Let's see how game 2 works, though. Is he going to go stay back with his main? And it looks like he is. Right now, we're going to kick it back off to FD. This is a strange pick, in my opinion, just because I feel like Ridley can really benefit from FD not having the platforms. It helps Ridley to land a lot better, as well as get juggles of his own. And as you see right there, here the juggles come. Hits him with the down air for a good 18%. Right now, these projectiles just really going to make it hard for Ridley. But Alex, super smart player, going to react to that jump with the back air, taking Alex and his first stop. Right now, Ridley's down tilt, and this is it. This is the scary part. Gonna take another stock off of him. Right now, Alex really got to make something happen. All this pressure may be getting to him. He can't let Alec and his wins get to him right now. Yes, Alec is a really good player, but you can be just as good as him. Alex just trying to find a way to get in and do something. Uses the up B to catch that down air. Doesn't want to get spiked, but Ridley going to catch the roll with a side B, throw him off stage. Alec going for the up B downward angle to try and spike him, but too late. I'm sorry, Younglings. Oh, and there it is. You seen last time, just a second ago, the up B caught Ridley to avoid that situation, but this time Ridley went right in the center over the hits. I already asked you. That was really good stuff from Alec, though, getting a 2-0, really phenomenal edge guarding, just applying the pressure, man. It seems like all these really good players that I'm seeing, they come out and do all these good things, but as soon as they come up against Alec, Alec just seems to shut everyone down.
What is your opinion on Alec's skill?
What is my opinion on Alec's skill? Right now, guys, we do have a Barb student on commentary, so we are just kind of discussing now, but my opinion on Alec and his skill level, I feel like he just has a really good understanding of the game. He knows how the game mechanics work. He has a good understanding of how to ledge trap. His reaction, by far, is really good compared to some of the other players. It seems like they're still learning how to read and how to react to certain options. It's just his understanding on where he needs to position himself in order to get certain punishes is good, and other players just quite haven't figured out how to get around that yet.
It seems like for such a mid-level character, in my opinion, he plays it like as top tier.
Right, and you're totally right about that. I mean, as a lot of the community in Smash knows, Ridley is very mediocre compared to, you know, your Bowser as a heavy or your Ganon. Those characters are just really explosive and can take stock super early. But whenever it comes to Alec, his fundamentals are just so perfectly sound that he just makes a character that's mediocre in everyone else's eyes look super good, and that comes back to his ledge trapping ability. Ridley can cover a lot of space, and he knows that, so he uses those hitboxes to his advantage. I think whenever players start to figure out the matchup a little bit better, Alec will have a tougher time, and it'll kind of force him to go Inkling more. But as of right now, people are still trying to figure out how to deal with his Ridley and all of Ridley's huge hitboxes. It seems like every time they put Alec in disadvantage, they seem to drop it whenever it comes to keeping him in disadvantage. If players tried to push more and be a little bit more aggressive against him, I feel like they would do a lot better. But it seems like they're too scared to approach him because they don't want to take damage, so they allow him to get back to stage for free, which helps him because his neutral state is just really solid and he's super patient, but whenever he gets an opening, he takes it and runs full stride with it.
I've personally fought Alec, and I've noticed that his reading abilities, anytime you do something, he takes note of it, and if you do it again, you will be punished.
Right, Alec does have really, really good adaptation skills. he'll kind of, at the beginning of the game, he plays super slow pace just to kind of see what your options are, what you're going to do. And then once he figures out your game plan, he adapts to it and plays around it. It's going to come down to other players learning as well how to adapt to those things, just being able to see his game plan. Like I tell a lot of players that are getting into Smash, the main thing that's going to decide a great player from a good player is being able to adapt mid-game versus trying to adapt after game 1. I just didn't remember. I apologize. Yeah, good luck, man. Alrighty, guys. That was Damien from Barb. And he's had to personally fight Alec a few times, so he kind of knows how he plays. He does have a pretty good understanding of what Alex's plan is. But like he said, and like I said, it just comes down to players being able to do what Alec does and just adapt in the situation as opposed to waiting till the next game or waiting till the last game or the last second to try to figure out what he's doing. But up next, we are going to have Keegan from Sulphur and Cade from Barb. We've seen it before. This crazy Cade Luigi just goes in sometimes, and it looks like he's going to stick to it. It looks like Keegan, though, going to go ahead and pick up a Sheik this time around. I like it. I think Sheik's a pretty good character. Requires a lot of fundamentals and understanding, but it's very, very possible. Gonna go ahead and retreat, get some Needle Charge. Needles being a super, super good projectile, really fast. Looks like he tried to get a good string there going, just pressuring with these tilt and these aerials. Luigi gets the grab though. That's super, super scary. Whenever Luigi gets a grab, he tends to get a lot of damage off of it, but it looked like Cade dropped it a little bit there. Tries to get the dash attack, crosses up. Right now, we've got another student on commentary. Let's see what his thoughts are on the match.
All right, so it appears that Luigi dismissed turret, so he's good. But that's surprising, not really surprising. More of a...
Alright, buddy, I'm just letting you know it is kind of hard to hear. So if you speak up a little bit so players can hear you, or if you want to move the mic to your mouth, that'd be nice. But right now, just these percents not super far apart. And right now, we do have Keegan just kind of spacing out with the needles. Not really approaching too aggressively. Tries to get a forward smash, though, and gets up smash for it. Right now, we do have Keegan just kind of putting some pressure on, though. Doesn't want to let Cade get too far ahead. When he gets ahead, he takes it in full stride. We've seen his up B out of shield just take stock so early. Reading the jump as well at the down air, doesn't get the spike hitbox, though. Keegan just applying the pressure consistently. Trying to get something going for Cade. Luigi's damage output is so crazy. He gets his strings going right there. As I just talked about, the up B out of shield. Gonna take another stop. Super good vertical recovery from Luigi as well. Being able to go low and snap the ledge. Uses the forward air over the ledge so he doesn't have to deal with pressure. Super unfortunate for Cade. Gotta air dodge and miss the ledge. And another up B. Not quite going to kill, though, due to the low percentage. But that's going to be a lot of damage. Looks like Cade wanted to go ahead and try to hit him with the misfire, but not quite getting him. He really wants that misfire. And he tried to go for the up B as well, but just barely missing the spacing. Trying to figure out some way to get in and approach, but it looks like Sheik's going to try to go for an edge guard. I feel like she could have gotten a lot more off of that edge guard there, but Keegan just going to go ahead and retreat. Doesn't want to go too deep. Charges the needles. Really, really smart. Retreats the ledge. Good stuff from Keegan using the side B to ledge trap. Cade going to air dodge once again. This is looking pretty doable for Keegan. He's just got to be patient, got to look for his openings here. Cade just applying pressure, getting the back air, gets the tech read with the jabs. Sheik and a bouncing fish on the stage. That was super scary. Cade trying to go for that down throw to up B. Barely misses it though. That was a lot of pressure. I bet Keegan was super nervous. Luigi just running on your shield, waiting for you to do something. Started to charge the up smash, but Keegan, being super reactive, drops shield and gets the forward tilt to get Luigi off. Sheik, super high percent right now, though. Neutral air not quite going to kill either. Looks like we have a lot of students that want to commentate. They're just a little nervous and don't know what to say, but that's okay. Right now, though, Keegan is going to play the patient game at 186%, not really trying to go in on Luigi. Throws the needles. Unfortunately, doesn't hit it. And then Cade going to use that up smash out of shield to catch the aerial approach. Super, super smart. And that's going to be the game one. We'll see here if Keegan decides to go back to his Roy from last week or if he truly thinks that his Sheik is going to be able to do it. I personally believe it can happen.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. During this match, though, we are going to have Alec commentating.
Yep.
You know, that player that's been kind of steamrolling through bracket these past couple of weeks. So we'll see what his thoughts are.
Got the Sheik versus the Falcon matchup. I don't know how this goes.
I believe that Sheik has a winning matchup over Falcon just because of the edge guard ability. It just comes down to if Cade can outplay Keegan.
Yeah, it's honestly down to whether Falcon can get those really early kill percent combos.
Right, like right there, you've seen a super early knee, just getting a good amount of percent.
Yeah, do you know like down throw, the back air, the Falcon guy?
Yeah, dude, Falcon does have crazy stuff like that. His back air combos are insane if you can pull it off. But it does require you to be able to attack cancel.
Yeah, which is a really hard tech if you don't have one of your shoulder buttons mapped to jump, I believe.
Right, I actually put one of my shoulder buttons mapped to a jump because it helps so significantly.
Oh, because I don't.
You don't?
No.
It's actually a really smart thing to do. It just comes down to being something you can get used to. It also helps a lot with the Inkling up throw, up air, kill confirm because it allows you to hit the jump buttons right after one another to be able to get that double jump off and get that up air.
I just use tap jump to really get that. But
and right there, down air is going to catch the bouncing fish and take a stock. Really good stuff from Cade, reading that bouncing fish and getting that stock off. Lindsay though, Softy gonna trip.
What's the Falcon punch?
Going for some really scary stuff here. It looks like he's just trying to style at this point. Gotta be careful though. You see right there, the needles are gonna catch Captain Falcon. It can catch his jump, and that just puts Captain Falcon in a really bad situation on stage.
Oh yes, by all means. Because Falcon's recovery is very vulnerable, and you kind of want to avoid being on stage.
Right, like you can grab, it looks like right there you saw Cade trying to get the grab hitbox, but if you don't get it, he's just kind of lingering in the stage without a hitbox. And right there, Cade gonna space right outside of that grab and get an F smash. Super smart play.
Yes.
It's a down throw, but Lilat gonna betray him because of the fact that the tilt allows Sheik to land a little bit earlier.
Lilat is very inconsistent in front. Yeah.
Right, Lilat is good for a lot of characters, in my opinion. It's a pretty good stage for characters with tethers. just because they can snap so well. But with characters that don't have those kind of recoveries, such as Inkling and Captain Falcon, it can get really scary because sometimes you go under Lilat's wing as opposed to snapping. But Keegan gonna burst out right there and take a stock off of Cade's Captain Falcon.
Hopefully we can see this comeback happen.
It looks like Cade just really wants Keegan to roll, but Keegan not going to fall for it. Getting a lot of damage now. It looks like he might have taken Cade's jump, but it looks like Cade just had his jump but didn't want to jump out.
Pressure the platforms too very well.
Cade looking for a roll off the ledge there, but Keegan being smart. That was super scary. He challenged Falcon Punch with a forward air.
If you didn't do that forward air, that would have been
game. That would have been game. Keegan doing a good job at getting Falcon off stage, but he doesn't seem to be wanting to go out there for the edge guard, which is kind of an essential part of Sheik's gameplay.
Yes, bouncing fish off stage is extremely good.
Right.
So most Sheiks generally use that.
Gonna raptor boost to grab the ledge. Pretty smart because, you know, Falcon doesn't want to go above the ledge because he will get hit. Right
Parries
there.
the first hit, but doesn't do the second one.
Right. That's going to go ahead and seal the set for Cade for him to advance to winners. Unfortunately, knocking out Keegan, though. But good stuff from Keegan. It seems like his Sheik is doing really good in neutral, but he doesn't really push his advantage state very hard.
Yes, I feel like as Sheik, you need to be very aggressive because Sheik isn't very heavy, and you need to make the most of your advantage state.
Exactly. Edge guarding is the essential part of the kit as well, because
Definitely.
she doesn't really have a whole lot of ways to kill just right out the bat, except for smash attacks, but a lot of them had a lot of in lag, so it just kind of, it's a really high risk reward type of deal in that situation. But if you're edge guarding, you're allowing your character to get those early kills off without too much risk, because she just has such a good recovery with that explosion, the teleport that she has, as well as the bouncing fish having such good distance.
Yes. One thing is that if Sheik up B's to the ledge when she was above the ledge, she cannot be two-framed whatsoever.
Oh yeah, I've heard that. I've seen that before. Just because whenever she poofs, it kind of has that extra hitbox.
Well, not because of that, but rather because she's on above the ledge, the vulnerable frames don't like occur for whatever reason.
Oh, right.
It's really weird.
You mean like whenever she's above ledge and up B's down to the ledge?
Yes, that's what I mean.
Oh, okay.
Of
Yeah,
course,
that's smart.
I don't really see most Sheiks go for that, but who knows? It might come in handy one day.
Right. It could come in handy. A lot of Sheiks tend to try to approach with an aerial just because Sheik's aerial game is super fast.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm just writing down some notes.
Yes. That's a lot of controllers.
Next up, we're going to have someone who I know is Kentaro from Sam Houston, and we're going to have Trent from Barb. This should be fun to watch. Kentaro playing a lot of Ice Climbers and Duck Hunt. He has a lot of bias towards Duck Hunt. He believes he's super good.
Yeah. He tells me a lot that Raito is one of his inspirations.
Right.
Raito.
In this current meta, he's kind of upset with Raito due to the fact that Raito's kind of pushing towards being a banjo player.
I mean, Banjo plays similarly to Duck Hunt when it comes to like trap setups.
Right, they're super similar. I think Banjo is better in my opinion. Raito just hasn't quite figured out all that Banjo can do.
Yes.
I think Banjo has potential to be a high tier. It just comes down to how the player plays it.
Yeah, like you get the grenade to Wonder Wing, like that. That's a good confirm.
Side B is just a Wonder Wing is just a get out of disadvantage free card. The amount of invincibility you have and the amount of shield stun it does, it allows you to just get out of the corner.
Not only that, but it's just a really solid, like, quick kill option in general.
Yeah, that too. Especially if you're putting a lot of pressure on your opponent and you catch him air dodging, you can easily just react with a Wonder Wing.
Oh, yes, by all means. And not only that, but it lasts forever. So basically, you can beat rolls, sometimes even spot dodges.
Right.
You can use that as a down throw berry, which is
The down throw berry is good. The only complaint that I have about this down throw berry is you can mash out of it super fast. Like significantly faster than any other berry in the game.
Yeah. Anyways, we got Kintaro versus Trent.
Kicking it off on game 1 on Pokemon Stadium 2. Trent is going to go ahead and start spacing out with the Tijo projectiles. Not a bad idea because approaching Ices can get really scary.
One thing I see Pikachus do a lot is T-Jolt, just to see how their opponent reacts to it, and then they approach accordingly.
Right, which is super smart because once you figure out how they want to approach, you can kind of get around that game plan.
Yes.
Want to be careful on that platform though, because Ice Climber's up air does do a lot of damage, and you can get sharked for camping on the platform.
Yes, and up air leads into more up airs. So.
Right, a lot of damage, and it kills at later percents.
Yes. Whenever someone grabs Ice Climbers, it's basically a free punch for them because they can just... Oh, Nana...
Super unfortunate though, it looks like Nana may have gotten desynced from Popo.
Oh.
He doesn't want to do it without Popo.
Yeah.
He understands. It's going to be significantly harder for him to get anything going.
Suppo's a hard knock life, bro.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. But in my opinion, you can't give up because even without Nana, you want to try to get as much damage as possible. Even if you feel like you're losing, any extra damage is good damage. So you don't want to give up just because you lose Nana.
Oh, yes.
But like you were saying just a second ago, the crazy thing about the Ice Climbers matchup is they're the only character in the game that basically negates the grab mechanic. Because whenever you grab either Popo or Nana, they can smash attack you for free.
Yeah, and that also goes for command grabs like Flame Choke, Space Pirate Rush, other things.
Right.
So it's really annoying in some cases.
The good thing about Space Pirate Rush though, that's Ridley Saibi, right?
Yes.
So the good thing about that is Ridley Saibi does activate a hitbox whenever you're dragging them, so it kind of knocks the other Ice Climber out of the way.
That's true. However, Nana most of the time shields afterwards and then punishes. I don't know if the players do that or if that's the AI, but I'm going to guess that it's the players.
Well, usually, I think it might be the player because whenever you catch, usually whenever you catch Sopo, it's because he's shielding.
Anyways, sorry for the interruption. You got both players healing each other, throwing out projectiles.
Right. Trent is actually being super smart in this situation, though. He's at 140. A lot of things Ice Climber can do is going to kill, like that forward tilt.
Yeah.
Kintaro being super patient, waiting for an opening, and Trent didn't want to go in because, like I said, a lot of things can kill there. So he's just going to try to get some extra credit with the T-Jolts.
The thing with Ice Climbers is that if you let them get their hands on you, the percents can really climb fast.
Yeah,
so
it's basically like seeing an Inkling get combos whenever you're fully inked. They just do so much damage so quickly. It's hard to catch it until you're at, say, 60%, and then all of a sudden you're at 120%.
Oh, yeah. Oh, gets the freeze.
Gets the freeze. Gonna mash out, though.
Doesn't mind.
Ooh, super scary. Pikachu being at a low percent, gonna be able to survive that forward smash.
The thing with Icy's neutral beam is that you can hit it back with any hitbox, and that allows you to basically challenge Icy's even if you don't have a projectile.
Right, as well as you can shield it too. Super smart Trent, gonna take care of Nana. And now it's Sopo versus Pikachu, both at really high percents. This is scary on both ends, because without Nana, this makes it really hard for Kintaro, but he's gonna steal that stock with a down smash.
Down smash is like, isn't it like frame 10?
It's super fast, I'm not sure the exact frame. I do know though, fun fact, with Ice Climbers, Nana actually takes multiplied damage at 1.6 over Popo. And that's because it makes it a lot easier to separate them at later percents because Nana will eventually start flying a lot farther than Popo will.
Ah, yes. Also, excellent DI from Kintaro for all of that.
Right, being able to survive all that stuff, I thought it would have killed, but just staying alive up until that dash attack finally going to seal it at almost 200%. Right now, both these players playing super patient.
It's a skull bash. Not much though. Ooh! Gets the
right
jab
there.
block.
Gets
Excellent.
Jab block for a quick 60.
Ooh. Whoa.
Has him frozen.
Oh!
F
It's the
smash.
F smash.
Double F smash is going to seal it. And just as you were saying a while ago, you got to be careful. As soon as they get their hands on you, their advantage, they rack up so much damage so fast.
Like, just 10 seconds went by and that stock was gone.
Right. It was even 10 seconds ago. And then it all turned around as soon as the jab lock happened.
Like, Icy's, whenever the momentum is in their favor, it's just crazy.
Right. Alrighty. Up next, we are going to have a Kalos match, which might be really good for Trent, just because it gives him a lot more space to be able to use those T-Jolts.
Did you know that T-Jolt is actually not a real moving Pokemon?
Yeah, I knew that. It's really not. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah. We could use Thunder Shock, but no. Anyway, back to the match. Both players. Oh, gets the up smash.
Right. Got to be careful when grabbing them. Uh-oh, here we go. Starts to try to get a string, but they're just going to side B right out. That side B is super, super good. A hidden thing that not many people know about, except for like real Ice Climber players, is that if you mash B at the last second during that side B, it puts them right off the ground and kind of auto-cancels the move, so you can get combos, or it makes it super safe.
Yes, and it's pretty much mandatory when using the move at all times.
Right.
Trent kind of just on these platforms, just feeling out Kentaro.
Right. I mean, his main is going to have a hard time against Ices. Just the fact that Pikachu dies so early, not being able to get grab combos as well, is going to hurt Pikachu a lot. Right there, though, waits at the perfect timing to go ahead and grab and throw Popo, but doesn't get anything off the separation.
And Pikachu's back throw, I think, has intangibility on it. I don't know for sure.
I think it's pretty similar to Mario's back throw, how it just kind of makes Mario slightly invincible.
Yes.
Gets the up smash. Oh, if he would have jumped straight up instead of jumping forward, that may have been able to seal that stock on Popo.
Hit by the two icebergs, mini icebergs.
This right here, guys, is just a super patient game. Most of you might think it's not exactly the funnest thing to watch, but I promise you it's not the funnest thing to play either.
Like
These players want to win so bad.
You need to like be patient against Ice Climbers, and you need to like know what they're gonna do, because if you slip up once against Icy, you're just gonna die.
Right. As you saw in the first game, he slipped up for 1 second and then died in a very short amount of time.
Yeah. Especially when you're as light as Pikachu, because Pikachu dies early.
Right. Barely surviving. That was really good DI from Chint on that up air.
Oh!
Super unfortunate. He went for the double angle. If he would have stuck to the one angle, I believe he would have snapped ledge, but because he held down slightly, it wasn't in his favor. But right now, Nana is going to die, so this is really, really looking good for Trent. He's just got to make something happen here. Gets the up throw, tries to go for Thunder. Not quite the right percents for it.
Yeah,
so let's see if he can make something happen. And the dash attack.
Taking the stock. Now it's an even game, pretty much.
It is an even game. And now we're back to the neutral that we were watching a while ago. T-Jolts versus Iceberg. Let's see if Trent can get something going to get an early separation if possible.
Get some up airs. Let's go.
2 up airs. Going to go ahead and put on 41% real quick. Right there. Rolls past the ice. Uh-oh, they're separated. What's Popo going to do?
Oh, barely
snaps the ledge. It was really smart for Kentaro not to mash there, because if he would have mashed like a little too long, he wouldn't have snapped ledge.
That's true. Trent just kind of using T-Jolts to hit the icebergs to send them back.
It looked like Nana had a buffered roll, and Trent was able to grab Popo right before the roll, so it got him separated, so he didn't get punished for it.
Yeah.
Right now, just trying to get this game back to even with these T-Jolts. He's got the spike. Let's see what he can do. Looks like Kentaro parries the dash attack, and right now it's back to even.
Yes. Both players are just kind of exchanging projectiles.
And an air dodge through the ice climbers. Gets the drag down.
Ooh. Up smash.
Looks like he's trying to shark him with a Thunder. Doesn't go for it, though.
Yeah, Thunder is a huge commitment, honestly.
It really is.
You should only go for it if you know it's a plan.
Right. You have to be confident when you throw it out.
Because if you lift Thunder, then you're probably going to die.
Right. Right there, though. Good DI. Surviving the double smash attack from the Ice Climbers. And right here, it looked like Kentaro was going for a jump read. Didn't hit it, though.
Using the extreme momentum downwards from the side B just to hit.
Right. Survives that up air as well. If Nana would have hit, that probably would have killed. The T-Jolt following right behind saved him there. It looked like Ice Climbers were about to get a grab.
Luckily, this isn't melee, so we don't need to worry about wobbling.
Right, right. Wobbling is not a fun thing to deal with, but these things are still a thing. They're just a lot harder to do.
Oh, definitely.
Looked like he tried to get some kind of platform cancel there, but went right through it. That's super dangerous.
I'll smash out his shield from Kentaro.
That's really unfortunate. He wasn't able to take Nana out of the picture, so now he still has to deal with double Ice Climbers on his last stock.
However, I would guess that Nana is at really high percentage at this point.
Gets a neutral air out of shield. It looked like he might have been trying to go for an up smash there, but didn't get it to go off.
Gets the up air. Ooh, gets another forward tilt. Nana's
Keeping Nana separated, gets a forward air, and that's Nana gone.
Get the taunt.
He's going to go ahead and taunt because he knows it's going to be a lot harder for him to do something here. Applying a lot of pressure, though. Something that I've been noticing is that Trent been doing a phenomenal job at just getting out of disadvantage off of that ledge.
Yes. Especially with like how quick attack is extremely good to just get out of disadvantage in general.
Right. And Trent just keeping it even. Going to go ahead and use a dash attack to seal that Popo stock. But it's at 53%. Hopefully not climbing.
He's taking the Ice Climbers through hit stun.
That down air from Ice Climbers is super good in this matchup.
Up tilt.
This is scary.
Up air. That's a kill confirm, by the way.
It is a kill confirm. If you freeze them and then you up tilt, it's kind of set at pretty much a set knockback. So as soon as they pop out of the ice, you can get a quick up air to kill. They're separated. This is scary. Is Nana gonna make it back? And unfortunately, Kentaro making a really smart play though. Goes ahead and shields the quick attack and gets an up smash as soon as Pikachu stops. And Pikachu was just barely close enough to get hit by it. Kentaro is going to take that set over Trent.
You know, I just realized something. There were only 17 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, that was a super, super slow match. Super patient from both players. It almost led to a timeout, which would have been super unfortunate because if you would have looked at the percentages, Kentaro was significantly ahead in percentages. But it looked like Trent was almost able to make something work there because he had them split up but wasn't quite able to finish off Nana to be able to start something going on Popo. But he would have had to make it happen quick. He only had a short amount of time left on the clock.
Anyways, good stuff from both players.
Right, great stuff there.
You don't see many like Ice Climbers that do stuff like that because Ice Climbers is a really hard character to master.
It's super hard for him to master. The only significant Ice Climbers players I can think of off the top of my head, we have one from our locals named Video Game Gabriel. He's a super good Ice Climbers, as well as Big D being another big name Ices player in another region. Now we got Kentaro though over here on commentary.
Yes, hello.
How do you feel about that match?
Not in favor for Ices. He was good spacing me out, but you can only space someone out for so long before I'm like, okay, up there. You're in disadvantage, so.
Right. He was just shooting T-Jolts on the platform, and you did a good job about just waiting enough time for him to kind of get stagnant, and as soon as you notice that situation, you just sharked him from below with the up airs.
Yeah, I've seen him fishing for grabs and stuff, so I'm just like, okay, I'll wait. And Pikachu's dashing safe on shield, so I'm just like, all right, I know what I'll go for.
Right.
What is this right here?
This is my notes that I've been writing down of like players and some of their habits and some of the things that they do during the game. Just so like I keep up with them each week just to notice how they're progressing and what they're doing differently.
So, what's up next? Oh, we got two randoms. This will be cinematic.
Yeah, up next we actually have Alec versus Damien. They're deciding to go random, and it looks like it's going to be Peach versus Little Mac. This is going to be really hard for Alec because...
but it's FD, but it's FD.
It's FD. You're right. It is FD. It helps Little Mac a little bit. But Alec, he's just... I've seen him play random before. He can kind of play anybody, to be honest.
Yeah, he's insane.
Alec isn't just good because of his character. He just has such a good like mindset whenever it comes to knowing the fundamentals of the game. But that side B gonna last a long time. It's a down throw. Looks like tries to go for something, but not quite gonna get it. Usually you see Peaches go for down throw back air is kind of the confirm, and the forward smash nearly taking a stock.
Not much Matt can do against Peach, but Alec is making do. So, like you said, he can play almost anyone.
Right, his fundamentals are just so solid.
There we go.
Unfortunately, doesn't snap the ledge with the paracel and gets F smashed for it.
Do you have me on here? Yeah. Do you have me on here? I want to see what you have to say about me. So, Kip has the KO right now. And, ooh, what a wrong move. Oh, he misses the KO with the air dodge.
Right now, though, we do have Alec ahead. Uh-oh, Peach did up B the wrong way. That's super scary, but unfortunate for Alec. He's going to air dodge off the stage and lose a stock for it. Throws out the quick taunt, though.
Huh? Yeah.
Damien kind of like doing a good job versus Alec right now in this matchup. Gets the up tilt to up B. That is going to be a true combo to get some decent damage. Nearly killing, too. That up B being a super, super strong attack. Gonna get a turn up pull. Honestly, I think Damien should pull out a little bit more turn-ups. The only thing is, Kip, Alec not really giving him much time to do so. Unfortunate, though. Peach's directional air dodge has a lot of in lag, so that is going to be a stock. And now it is 1 stock to 2. Gentleman jab, trying to get the jabs again. Looking for the back air. Some air max, kind of a meme. Everybody knows Little Mac's aerials aren't the greatest. Right now, getting the multi-jab too, just keeping the damage alive. Not really giving Damien much time to breathe. Goes for the side B. Really weird interaction, though. It looked like Little Mac went right through Peach. He has KO punch on deck. What's he going to do with it? And right there, stuffs out the get-up attack with a quick KO punch. And that's going to be game 1. Like I talked about earlier, Alec and his fundamentals of the game are just so solid. It seems like he can kind of make any character work for him. It looks like they're going to go ahead and pick characters this time. Alec wanted to choose his Inkling. It looked like Damien was going to go Piranha Plant, but then chose to go Joker, which I believe this matchup goes fairly even. Right now, we do have a middle school player on commentary, so we're going to see what he has to say about this match.
3, 2, 1, go!
Kicking it off on game 2, we do have Kalos.
Overall, I think Inkling has the more far range attack moveset. That'll give him an advantage over Joker's gun, which only gives little damage from far distance.
Right, Joker's gun doesn't do a whole lot of damage, just kind of one of those moves that you use to frustrate your opponent from a distance. Inkling does have the splat bombs and such, but right now, an early Arsene coming out. Here's a jab block for some good damage. That Ink just does so much for Inkling.
When Joker is on his toes, he can catch Inkling trying to refill his advantage.
Right. You got to be able to react to that. As soon as you see Inkling go underground, that's kind of your prime time to try to go for a punish. But super unfortunate right there. The soft forward air is going to take the stock. He kind of snagged Damien's jump there. Right now, it looks like Damien just really trying to get something going. But that back air, he's super good at spacing and confirms into a lot of stuff. Looks for the down throw to down tilt just to kind of push out Damien. And reads the counter, really smart. Doesn't push his advantage too hard, but it winds up with Arsene shortly after anyway. Punishes that forward smash with the roller.
Roller is also a good choice for a punish.
Right. Roller is super good for punishing certain options, such as bad landings and whiff smash attacks. It's also really good for catching your opponent. Whenever you knock them down and they try to roll in a direction, you can read which way they're going to roll and get a berry off of it. Damien doing a good job of not letting this match get too far out of hand. We do have Alec stock ahead right now, but he's still just trying to keep it even. That's super scary. The down tilt did push him off the ledge. The down tilt going to catch Inkling though. The landing hitbox will push Joker away. That's a counter. Not going to kill from the opposite end of the stage.
The counter is actually pretty unique for the game because you can hold it to keep the counter going for longer.
Right, Joker's counter without Arsene, you can hold and extend the duration of it. Catches the spot dodge and gets the up smash out of the berry to take another stock. Alec at 192 now. Damien's really going to have to make something happen soon. Oh, that's super unfortunate. Looked like a misinput there. Accidentally does the side B, and that's going to take him down to the bottom blast zone. Not allowing him to be able to get that tether off in time to grab the ledge.
Stay or do I?
You can stay. You don't have to leave. Alec continuing his winner's run right now. Somebody's got to knock him out soon and force him to losers. He's just been in winners too long. For 2 past weeks, I've seen him go all the way through winners, and it looks like he might do it this week if somebody can't figure out what to do.
It was a risky move, that other game, because both randoms you can end up with something like Pichu against Ganondorf.
Right.
Unfair, kind of.
Right. It's super scary whenever you pick double random, but even though Alec did have a bad matchup with the Little Mac versus Peach, he still made it work. He just kind of played outside of the range of Peach and just approached and punished accordingly. Alrighty guys, we do have Thomas Harvey up here on commentary right now. We're going to go ahead and do a quick interview just to see some of his opinions about his gameplay and stuff. We are waiting on a match to finish to have our next match on stream. But anyways, Thomas, you are from Sam Houston. What's it like having to have Alec as a training partner? Do you learn the stuff from him, or does he just kind of dominate you?
A little bit of both, actually.
A little bit of both? Yeah.
Like, I do get to learn some interesting tech that I actually didn't know about the game, but at the same time, he's still bodying me.
Right. I mean, he's a pretty good player. Just his, like I've been saying, his fundamentals are just super solid. But who are you maining now in secondary?
Secondary?
Or like both characters, main and secondary.
I play Ryu and Mark.
Ryu and Mark. That's pretty solid. I mean, Ryu being a super good character, just the mechanic that they gave him in this game of being able to cancel his specials out of his normals is just crazy to me, but it does so much whenever you have a true understanding of how to use it.
And also as a player of Street Fighter, I do like his true inputs as well.
Right. If you've played Street Fighter before, I feel like it can kind of transfer in this game. Just the whole thing of in Street Fighter you have a health bar, so your objective is to not get hit as much as possible, and then make sure you're hitting your opponent more. And that transfers really well to this game because it allows you to take less percent and do more percent.
Yeah, like in order to learn Ryu, you basically have to play a different game.
Right, right. You're playing a whole nother game inside of Smash. So what makes you prefer Ryu over Ken?
Red Fireball.
You like the red fireball?
I also like how Ryu's forward smash actually brings him forward a little bit on the stage compared to Ken's, and I like that better.
Okay, yeah, I could see that.
I like to cover more distance with less attacks.
Right, because I feel like with Ryu's forward smash, as a ledge trap option, you could probably cover roll distance as well as like regular get up distance.
Right.
So that's pretty smart. And then Ryu just having that red fireball, it makes him a significantly better zoner than Ken. Ken is just way more of an aggressive option character.
Right. Ken's for like Ken's what you graduate to after Ryu.
Right, right. Once you figure out the fundamentals of the character, you can kind of just learn to go in a lot more aggressively.
Right.
So, what were the two people? You said you were out already, right?
Yeah.
Who beat you in this tournament?
Winners was Marth. Not Marth. Winners, I fell to Ian Alcantara.
Okay.
Cannot for the life of me remember losers.
Okay. So what happened versus Ian? Is it something that you feel like you could have fixed, or did he just kind of outplay you?
Just a bit of outplay.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of Ian's play. He's pretty smart. It just, whenever it comes to, what character does he play again?
He played Dark Pit. For the two games I played with him.
Okay. Yeah, whenever it comes to playing against that character, it becomes quite a difficult challenge for Ryu, at least in my opinion, because against Pit, you're kind of trying to abuse him off stage, and Ryu doesn't really have the ability to go out there and ledge guard.
Ryu also can't use his focus punch to armor through like any of his attacks because they're all multi-hits.
All multi-hits, right. So that was just a really bad matchup for your first winner's loss. Right. I could see that being super, super difficult, which is why you probably have the Marth counter pick to be able to counter against those multi-hit characters.
I did go Marth after for like game 2, but all in all, I only ended up taking like one stock all 2 games.
Austin, you broke it. You broke it. Alrighty, so up next, we are going to be commentating Kentaro versus Ian Alcantara. It's going to be Barb versus Sam Houston. So we're going to see Icy's probably again, unless he decides to go duck hunt. But it's going to be an interesting match. I've seen Ian play before. He's a pretty solid player. He's got some good fundamentals. It's just going to come down to how patient he can be in the matchup against Kentaro. So they are going to go ahead and play rock, paper, scissors. Ian wins, so it is his stage pick. Or they're actually going to be striking, so he does get to strike first.
Looks like they decided on Battlefield.
have an extra controller connected. I believe it may be Alex. Give me just a moment. We'll try to figure out the situation and we'll be right back.
Caleb Cragen, Ethan Barlow, and Station 16, please.
All right, looks like we're going to be seeing a bit of regular Mario versus Ice Climbers. Looks like they're testing, making sure their buttons are all looking good. Now it's time for the game.
Alrighty guys, so we were having a little bit of technical difficulties, but we do have, I think, it all fixed now. Somebody forgot to disconnect their Pro Controller. I thought they were going to do a button check, but I think they just went ahead and went right into it. And Ian already up a stock right now. Oh, I apologize, down a stock right now versus these really mean Ice Climbers right there. Going to parry into side B. They were desync, so they, Kentaro didn't get the fortunate combo hit. But Ian trying to make something happen, keeping these Ice Climbers split apart. Needs to take care of Nana. Just kind of making Nana, feels like he believes Nana is just non-existent sometimes and doesn't concentrate on her, just really wants to take out the Sopo. Kentaro was doing a good job at staying alive, but Ian gonna punish that get up option with the up smash on his shield. A short hop down air could go a long way for Mario in this matchup. It's just a matter of being able to hit the short Ice Climbers. But right now, these percents are just climbing. Ian's shield was looking pretty small there. Tries to get something going, but gets up smash. He's still living. Good DI. Tries to get the forward smash as he pops out, but doesn't get it in time. Good stuff, though, from Ian, being able to up B out of that situation. Uses Fluid to push him away, potentially trying to split him apart as well. That up smash out of shield is doing a lot of work for Ian, too. Side B. Now he tries to get some punish. Down smashes Nana. Unfortunate, though, after he kills Nana, he is going to lose that stock. Targeting Nana is kind of essential, but you don't want to overextend, because if you do, Popo will be right behind to punish you for hitting Nana. Tries to read the roll with the up smash, gets the spot dodge, goes for another one, doesn't quite get it to connect, though. Using these fireballs to space out Popo. Looks for the jab lock, isn't going to get it, though. Right now, Popo just staying alive. Nana gone now, fortunately for Ian. But he's really got to kill Popo soon, otherwise the percents are going to keep climbing, and he's going to wind up with a lot of extra credit. Keeping Popo in a really weird disadvantage. Looks for an up smash, but isn't going to get it. Run a little too far away. Kentaro just trying to figure out a way to land and be able to hold an advantage state, but it's not going to be able to with Sopo, and lose that stock. Right now, 52-0, and that is a tiny, tiny shield. Good down air on the shield, though, will desync them a little bit. All this percent to Nana. Right now, going to just space out with fireballs. This is a really interesting playstyle versus Ice Climbers, because as we saw a moment ago, or a few matches ago, we had Trent versus Kentaro. It was a lot more of a patient game, but it seems like Ian he'll kind of space out for a little bit, but as soon as he gets the slightest opening, he tries to push it and push it for as long as he can.
Yeah, knowing both of these players, they do both like to go all in at times.
Right, they're not afraid to play patient, but they try to get away, or they try to get in as soon as possible, because they just don't, they can play patient, but they don't like to, if that makes sense.
Right.
Those L-pairs, really, really strong. Got to be careful. If both of them connect, it's a lot of damage and potentially a really nasty kill. Tries to up smash Mario, but he does get that invincibility, and that's going to be a spike, a nasty dunk on Nana. Now it's Sopo versus Mario. The thing is, can Mario do it at 164%? Gets a grab, has Sopo off stage now. What's he going to do? He's going to try to punish that side beat, not going to get it punished off.
If he gets one forward air off stage, it is certain.
Right, that's a parry. What's he going to do from here? Tries to use Fluid to push him off stage. That's a scary, scary down air, and the up air going to take it for Kentaro. That was so close. It was really looking good for Ian there. He had so much percent on him, but just barely missing out the key opportunities of taking out Sopo at the end there. It looks like Ian's going to go ahead and opt to change to Wolf. Maybe this will work out a little bit better for him. That neutral air is going to do a significantly better job at separating the ices. And then Wolf just has those strong hitboxes to get the confirms that he needs. As well as the lasers, being able to just space out the Ice Climbers. Wolf also has a lot of really safe aerials and a lot of just fast moves in general to kind of combat with the ices. It's just going to be a matter of not getting caught in by shenanigans like this right here. Gets the grab on Nana, but Popo's going to get the side B off. Uses that forward tilt. That's going to be super, super good. I'll throw, but gets the smash attack for it. Got to be careful with who you grab. That double down air going to do a lot of percent. These big attacks are just going to hit the Ice Climber sometimes and just put him in really awkward positions.
Gets frozen, but doesn't get a punish out of it.
Right, he didn't get a good conversion like he usually does. And it looked like It looked like Ian had a really good opportunity to down smash a second ago, but opted to just go for forward tilt instead. And as I say that, he just lets one rip. And Nana's gonna die due to getting hit by that laser. But the forward smash going to punish a Wolf, missing ledge. Now, it is Sopo. This is significantly easier for Wolf because Nana isn't there to protect Popo. But can Ian make something happen? Spot dodges right through the up smash. Forward tilt puts him off stage. What's he gonna do from here? Looking for the up smash. He seems to be really fishing for that kill confirm in specific. Gotta be careful and look for your opportunities and make the most of them. These forward tilts doing a good job at just keeping the game spaced well, but the DI mix-up hitting with the backside of the down smash to kill Popo on the other side, because Kintaro was side being towards the stage to try to get stage control, and it ended up killing him in the end there. Super small shield for Wolf now. Gotta be careful. It's gonna shield poke and the forward smash. It looks like Ian is trying to up B at the ice climbers to get some damage. Forward tilt, it clanged with the blizzard there. That was an odd interaction. I haven't seen that before.
Grabs the wrong ice climber.
Right. Anytime you grab Nana, it gets significantly scary for the player, just because Popo has so much free will to just hit you at any point during the grab, and that right there is going to seal the stock, and Ian got a lot of work to do here. He does have advantage, though. They are split apart. Can he keep it that way? As Nana's still off stage, is she going to be able to make it back? Nana air dodges, unfortunately. Now it's Sopo, only at 7%. He's got to make something happen against this Popo. Gets the back throw, has Popo off stage, gets a laser, snags the jump. What's he going to do from here? All these lasers, so much damage. He looks like he tried to go for the up smash there. 22% to 171, and the forward tilt not stale, so it is going to go ahead and take a stock near ledge. This is looking pretty doable for Ian. It's just a matter of staying patient and being able to keep these ices split up. Right there, gonna go ahead and punish punishes the blizzard with that side B. Really, really smart. Knowing that in Yoshi's story, if they're not on that tilt, they're gonna be significantly higher, so it allows Wolf to be able to do the side B and hit the sweet spot there. Uses the forward tilt to pressure on the shield. Doesn't get much off of it though. Really good stuff. Dash attacking Nana away. Getting the shield in time to not get punished. Right now, Popo is above Wolf. That's scary. The neutral airs. Blizzard, he's frozen. Up tilt, what's going to happen? Both Nana and Popo hit there, but phenomenal DI coming out from Ian, being able to live that. This is really scary. That shield is so small right now. Kintaro missing that punish on the Nana grab.
Yeah, one solid smash attack could take the whole game.
Right, this is looking very doable for both players. Ian just got to stay super patient right now and wait for his opening to attack. Nana's gone. This is scary. The back air's got to be careful. That back air's going to take it if he's not careful. Oh, forward tilt, barely missing the timing. Fell just too fast, and there it is. Ian Alcantara being knocked to losers by Kintaro. Kintaro now in winners finals.
Yeah, using the fact that Popo's forward air doesn't do the spike, it sends him farther.
Right, that was super smart. And right now, it looks like we do have two Sam Houston players in winners finals. Good stuff from Ian, though. He did a good job at staying patient and playing the matchup so well. Yeah. It just looked like every time he had an opportunity to seal a stock or just some kind of position to just hold advantage, it seems like he just kept dropping it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He's got to be a little bit quicker, got to react a little bit quicker. Good stuff, though. I feel like if next week he's going to be ready for that matchup.
Yeah, I saw some wacky D-syncs coming out. If he could get better at those, he could definitely take some more games.
Right. Just
Kintaro, at least.
Yeah, Kintaro. He can desync. He just doesn't do it quite as often as true Ices players, in my opinion.
Right.
And right now, it looks like Kintaro's going to go ahead and re-grab his seat. Or not quite. I apologize. We're going to have Alec. And a bar player playing this time. Alrighty, up next, the bar player that I was speaking of a moment ago. I do apologize. His name is Zane Doucette. It's going to be him versus Alec. Once again, Alec he gets a lot of playtime on stream, but for good reason. He's just been steamrolling these past few weeks, and he may do it again. But hopefully, Zane can be the first player to truly make him nervous and make him work for a win.
Maybe.
He's had to work in the past against characters like Houston and DJ. But it just seems like he always finds a way to just clutch out games.
Don't confuse the commentator.
Let's go.
Not in a movie, but just like, yeah, right.
I haven't actually got to see Zane play before, so this is going to be exciting to see a new player on stream. The only games that I really get to watch are the ones that happen on stream, so I've seen a lot of familiar faces, but now we're going to have to see Alec go up against Zane, and we'll see how this turns out. I wonder if Alec is going to opt to go his Ridley or his Inkling.
Yeah, even watching the other games other than the stream game, I haven't seen much of Zane play either. I don't think I've seen him at all.
You haven't watched him at all?
I don't think so. I've seen his tag that he uses around before.
Okay. Looks like they're opting to do rock, paper, scissors. They don't want a gentleman to a stage. So they're going to go ahead and do strikes. We'll see what stage they have to go to for game one.
Seems like they've settled on PS2.
PS2. Really common stage for starters, in my opinion. You see a lot of the pro players just, yeah, we'll go to PS2. Right. It just makes for the best game ones. It's kind of just a very neutral stage, and right now we're going to see a Pokemon trainer. I'm actually really excited for this. I like Pokemon trainer. I like the way the character plays. It's really cool how you can have 3 characters in one.
Right.
It gives you the chance to just kind of play different play styles at different points, depending on what you really need at the moment.
And every single one of them have their own unique kill moves too.
Right.
They like to do.
Gonna parry that down tilt. Let's see if Squirtle can get some really sick combos on Ridley here. Ridley being such a big character, Squirtle being so combo heavy, barely misses the waterfall. That was a lot of percent though. It's a dash attack.
That is a solid 51 the first 15 seconds of the game.
Right. Gets the air dodge read there, or the tech chase rather, but just doesn't time that down tilt right. Switches to the Ivysaur. We're probably gonna see a lot more of a patient gameplay here. Jumps off the ledge to get out of that disadvantage, and right now we're back to a neutral state. Man, this is looking really good for Zane. One of the first players I've seen so far that doesn't really crack under pressure whenever it comes to dealing with Alec's ledge trapping. Gets the back air cross up on the shield. Avoiding those neutral airs, able to get back to stage, and right now, such an even game. Looks for the up air, but being able to land and shield just in time. He's on the platform, there's an up air, not quite gonna kill Ridley. Using these razor leaves to just kind of space out Alec. Up tilt, looks for the up B, but not gonna get it. Vine Whip being super strong when you hit that tip. Saves his double jump. Good job, barely being able to just reach that platform in time to shield the up smash. Looks for the down air, barely misses. The neutral air though, gets the Charizard switch off. Unfortunate from Zane though. Side B is right under the stage. It looked like he was opting to try to get the ledge grab there.
If not the ledge grab, at least try to balk the side of the stage so he can get his uppy off.
Right. Looked like Zane tried to go for the down air at the ledge though, being super big. It goes right under the ledge in 2 frames, a lot of characters. 57% though. Alec was really looking for that forward smash read. Probably would have killed Ivysaur. Gets the Pokemon switch, and now it's heavy versus heavy. And the forward tilt will seal that stock, and it's right now 2 stocks to 2. Squirtle come out at 104%. Got to be careful at those high percent. Squirtle's super light and can die to a lot of Ridley's moves. Opts to go for the Ivysaur though. These back air strings coming out, but Alec going to be able to land and get out of that disadvantage. Looks for the grab, but Alex spacing that neutral air really well and gets hit by that down smash. Zane tried to go for an option there. Tried to pick an option to avoid the ledge trap because he knew if he hung on the ledge for too long, he was going to get 2 framed by the down smash, but jumping off ledge just wasn't the answer.
The thing is too, even if they tried to get up attack, down smash jumps and you release it and he can high profile over it.
Right. Good job there, getting the forward air into the up air for some quick damage and the back air into the Vine Whip. Alex at ledge. Tried to go for the down air again, just hasn't been able to time it right yet. Zane doing a good job about avoiding these smash attacks from Alec. Uses a neutral air to catch that big body. Looks for the down air yet again. Tries to catch Alex slipping with that forward smash, but just Alex's reaction time so good, being able to shield it. Looks for the neutral air out of shield, but Ridley's options are just super quick. And hangs on ledge for a little too long, and Alec, recognizing the situation, super smart there. Angles that forward tilt down and hits with the tip of the tail. That's going to be strong enough to go ahead and seal that game 1 for Alec. Looked like Zane's just really thinking about what stage he wants to go to. Gonna opt for the Yoshi story. Looks like Zane's gonna go ahead and stick with the same matchup. That last game was looking pretty good for Zane at the beginning. That's the early Squirtle combo. We didn't really get to see enough of the Squirtle shine soon after the beginning of the game just because of the unfortunate Pokemon switches, as well as the massive amount of damage that comes out from Ridley super quick. Right now, it looks like he's trying to get something started. Alec doing a good job of just spacing outside of Squirtle's hitboxes. Doesn't want to get caught up in the shenanigans. And Zane gonna opt for the Pokemon switch, realizing the percent that he's at, not trying to go too deep and get too much damage. Because Squirtle will die at incredibly early percents, especially to someone like Ridley. And Alec there, just the amount of pressure that he puts on from dashing back and forth even, just reads that jump off the ledge and gets a quick forward smash to seal a stop. Tries to jump in against Ridley. Ridley with the big hitboxes though. Smart recovery from Alec there. If Zane would have done the wrong thing, that up B went downward. It could have very well spiked, but Zane did choose the correct option. Right now, just trying to find a good neutral state here. Up air coming out. Looks for the down smash 2 frame, not going to get it. Gets the down throw. He's looking for a Vine Whip or at least an air dodge. There it is. Nothing off of it though, able to land and shield in time. On the ledge, has to choose an option. This is a regrab. And there's a down smash. He realized that he re-grabbed and he kind of panicked and chose an option there and rolled right into the down smash. Very smart stuff from Alec to recognize the situation. This is scary. Side B's the shield. Is able to get away though. There's an edge guard
I
and
think he's dead.
Charizard doesn't make it. How unfortunate. Alec just being able to push that advantage situation. Sees that Charizard bounced a little too far away, hits the neutral air, and pushes Charizard right outside of the range to be able to recover and snap the ledge. Zane was looking really good in the beginning of that first game.
Was.
I think he might have lost a little bit of his confidence though after that first loss. Just it seemed like at the beginning Zane was doing incredible, just being able to push and just do something that I haven't seen most players do, which was make Alec kind of nervous a little bit there in the beginning. But then Alec just did what he does best. He kept his cool, adapted to the situation, just kind of had the download after a little bit, understanding what Zane's playstyle was and what his game plan was, and just kind of figured it out and went from there. But man, just that first interaction at the beginning of the game, it had me shook. I was like, wow, look at this Squirtle just rack on the percentage and just. He was rolling for a little bit.
It was a solid 51 during the first 15 seconds.
Right, but just the same thing that I see versus a lot of the other players that Alec plays against is like once he puts you on the ledge, that's where he really starts to get players to crack and panic. It's just his amount of pressure that he puts on the opponent is incredible. It's like a miniature MK Leo almost, but in the aspect of a Ridley player.
Like if MK Leo played heavies instead of Joker.
Up next, though, I think we are going to have Sam Houston versus Sam Houston in winners finals. Alec versus Kentaro. Alright, like I said, next up we are going to have Kentaro versus Alec, two Sam Houston players that are going to have to unfortunately battle for a spot in Grands. But we'll see how this goes. Oddly enough, it looks like Kentaro is not opting to go the usual ices, but instead goes Duck Hunt. Maybe he has a plan. He's probably just going to try to frustrate Alec a little bit with the projectiles, but we've seen Alec having to deal with projectiles before. He does a good job, even though he's playing such a big body. He jumps right over the disc there. That Clay Pigeon can get a lot going for Duck Hunt. It kind of is a combo starter, does a decent amount of damage. And Kintaro just doing a good job at putting things in certain places, putting different projectiles in certain places to get the block off pass for Alec to be able to approach. Good shield on the forward air though, and then gets a forward air punish of his own. Looks for the down smash, not gonna hit it though. He was waiting for the roll in. Looking for some damage off of that up air, tried to get the tipper, but just missed the spacing on it. Here comes the can. Now something about Duck Hunt is whenever you see Duck Hunt use the down B, he brings out the small guy, and each one has a different suit on. Each one of those different guys has a different timer on their gunshot. Oh, good tech coming out from Alec. The can hit him, but he was so ready to tech up against the stage. Right now, Ridley at 192%. Looks like Kintaro wasn't able to shoot that clay pigeon. Looks for the up smash. It's a down throw. It is a good chip of damage, and the dash attack is going to seal it. Alec at 200%.
I think
Kintaro's got to
again.
Right there, though, going to catch the landing with the forward smash, and right now, this is looking like a really, really even game. Ridley just having a hard time dealing with these projectiles. Something Kintaro's doing better than a lot of the other projectile characters that we've seen today is he's actually placing his projectiles and punishing accordingly, just like we saw there. You saw Alec try to go ahead and punish the summon on that the gunman, but Kintaro just did the up smash out of shield, but right there, gets a good tech chase, reads the roll in with a forward smash and seals that stock. Kintaro not looking too shaken up though, trying to get some percent going. Air dodges out of that frame trap situation. Opts for the forward throw into Gunman. Covers the ground. Not really punishing very many of Ridley's air options, but I can understand why. The neutral air being so big, it covers a large portion of his body. And right there gets the clay pigeon in the forward air. Really good ledge trap, using the can right on the neutral get up. This is the grab, mashes out. 55% on Duck Hunt. That's a lot of extra credit for Ridley, and that was super scary. You saw there, Ridley was about to go for the up smash, and Kintaro opted to contest it with a forward air. And there, the up air is going to take that game one over Kintaro. That match was looking pretty good for Kintaro. It just came down to, like we've said, Alec and his ability to just adapt and change his playstyle around what he has to play against, you know? Like, against a character with no projectile, he gets super aggressive and goes all in, but he becomes a lot more of a patient player, and he takes his advantage states way more seriously against projectile characters because he knows as soon as neutral comes back, he has to deal with all the projectiles, he has to deal with getting around all these different traps, but he just makes it work. Kintaro opting to go to FD. This could be a better pick for him, and right now, clay pigeon in the grab. I haven't seen that before, but that was actually really smart to get him some extra damage, and the clay pigeon again. Tries to spot dodge the back air, but the back air does take a little bit to come out, so it did hit him. Right now, though, trying to punish with a neutral air from above. Up tilt, looking for the up air, not going to connect. Grabs the ledge, jumps over the forward smash attempt. Calls in the gunman. Alec really looking for that neutral air off stage. This is scary. Air dodges out of that situation. Super good for Kintaro. Super good awareness, but Alec gonna read the roll off the ledge and hit a solid back air to seal that first stock. Alec has been having a pretty hard time get grabs and confirms and such, especially on Kintaro's shield, just because that clay pigeon does last, and he can kind of shoot it at any point he wants to, I believe.
Yeah.
I've said before that I personally don't believe Duck Hunt is that great, but honestly, Kintaro making me change my mind right now. All these traps, being able to seal that stock right there on Alec, and just keeping this game pretty even.
Yeah, clay pigeon and can. You can shoot them whenever you want, but clay pigeon will despawn after a bit.
Right. The neutral air coming out from Alec just to push him a little bit farther off. Kintaro gonna air dodge through the forward air. Clay Pigeon once again. Shields the forward air attempt. Tries to get out of disadvantage, but Alec gonna back air that roll. Duck Hunt, quite the disadvantage, and I don't think he's gonna make it back here. It looked like he tried to use Clay Pigeon off the ledge, but didn't go onto the stage, unfortunately, and it just put him in a little bit too much in lag to be able to get back. Using that forward air to cover Alec's jump.
Yeah,
First neutral air, tries to get the back air.
Kintara's doing really good at covering all of Alec's options right now, using Wild Gunman to cover the entire bottom of the stage and using his strong aerials.
Right. Again, you've been seeing a lot of these reverse hit neutral airs from Alec. It's actually really smart because if he catches his opponent slipping and they don't try to get out of the situation, it could very well lead into a quick stock loss with that nasty, like, hard hitting back air. Jumps over the gunman. Tries to get a back air punish as well. Really good utilization of the down air there. It kind of gave him a little bit of an extra boost to get over that Clay Pigeon and punish Duck Hunt accordingly. Not giving that gunman enough time to actually shoot. Good forward air coming out from Kintaro. This is looking pretty scary for Kintaro. Alec does still have 2 stocks. Kintaro on his last now at 130%. Looking for that up air. And that's going to seal it. Can Kintaro do this? Kintaro has to play super smart, has to basically play perfect right now and space really well. Air dodges to the ledge. That was super scary and gets caught by the frame trap with the back air. We are on to game 3. Can Kintaro reverse 3-0 Alec, or will Alec close it out in a solid 3-0 of his own? Really sticking to this Duck Hunt pick. I think he really believes in these projectiles being able to just do work for him and keep Ridley in a really awkward spot.
He has been doing pretty well so far, at least.
Right. We've seen him do, I don't want to say a lot, but he's been doing a little bit better than some of the other players we've seen today.
Right.
Right there, getting these Clay Pigeon combos, punishing the rapid jab with a forward air. There's the Clay Pigeon again. Looks for the air dodge read with the forward smash. Those multi-hits are really good for catching spot dodges and air dodges. Alec jumping right over the Clay Pigeon and punishing, and right there, that's going to be a forward air. And it doesn't look like Kintaro is going to be able to recover this time. That neutral air just pushing Duck Hunt too far out to be able to get back to stage. Alec opting to play patient here, tries to parry the gunshots, but the can is still going to hit him. Combos off the gunman into a forward air. Kintaro still at 0% right now. Almost taking that stock with the up smash, but this is Kalos. Super high ceiling, not going to be able to steal the stocks quite that early. Right there, gets the jab block. I'm not sure if he tried for a different punish there, but it is some guaranteed damage. Opting to just stay out of the way of the gunman, not going to approach and get stuffed out with one of Kintaro's aerials. Tries to get up attack the can, but it still just comes right back. Right now, Alec playing patient. Good mash from Kintaro to get out of that, the back air. Almost stealing a Ridley stock, but not quite yet. You know, I say it sometimes that really isn't that heavy for a heavy, but man, it sure looks like it right now. Ridley just been living to these 180s and 190s all night long. Trying to get that up smash out of shield on Ridley, but Ridley just staying in shield there. Trying to get an air dodge read with that forward smash, or maybe it was a misinput, I'm not sure. But either way, still just living on this first stock. But up smash finally going to take it after 214%. But Duck Hunt has a lot of work to do. 146. This is pretty much kill percent. And there it is, really going to use that side beat to just throw Duck Hunt right to the blast zone. And right now, we have 1 stock to 2. Kintaro's got to have to play patient here. Going to have to look for good openings and not get too aggressive. Use that up tilt to up air. Good damage. Tries to get that clay pitch into burst right below Ridley to possibly catch him. That up smash, just pretty good anti-air coming out from Duck Hunt to be able to catch Ridley from above. But solid damage coming out from Ridley. Whoa, that was super scary. He actually caught Kintaro's jump with the up B, but Kintaro was already above the stage, and right there, the neutral B will guarantee the stock for Alec and take it 3-0 in Winners Finals, guaranteeing him a spot in Grands on winner's side. Alrighty, guys. Next up, we are going to have DJ from Lagrange versus Zane from Barb. This is going to be really interesting. As we saw Zane a while ago, he does have kind of a crazy Pokemon trainer. That Squirtle that came out just came out super, super explosive. We'll see how it can do against DJ, but DJ does play Hero, and Hero is known to do some crazy shenanigans if you are not careful. I feel like one of the really good things about this matchup that's kind of in favor of Pokemon Trainer is the fact that Ivysaur's down air can two-frame Hero from grabbing the ledge just because that big burst just hits so far below the ledge. It looks like they're going to go ahead and opt to start on Battlefield. We do have another student commentator up here, so he'll be helping me throughout the match, but it looks like DJ is opting to switch to his Rob as opposed to starting with his Hero as usual.
Going to be some big marks being made here. We're about to see full-blown battle. We're about to have to see how he's going to defend all the combos that he's doing.
Right, Rob is a big body, so he's going to deal with a lot of damage coming out from Squirtle pretty early on. But Rob, no stranger to killing. He does have that side B off stage. That will take stocks significantly earlier than Pokemon Trainer may.
Just going to watch it from here. Oh, and that's quick end.
Okay, we do have a controller issue, so we'll see what we can do about that real quick.
Checking on the side beats. Everything's working. C-stick's good. Alright, let's do this.
Okay, we had a button error there. The C-stick wasn't working, but we got it fixed. So now 3, 2, 1, and they're just going to go ahead and go. Okay.
Ooh, that down beat.
It's good, though. We're having fun here. It is going to be Rob versus Pokemon Trainer, like we said.
Ooh, the edge guard. Ooh, already a stock
super
loss.
Unfortunate. It looked like DJ was attempting to land with a neutral air on stage, which is really good. It's pretty safe from Rob, but he just went a little bit too far away. Down there, though, nearly taking the Squirtle stock, but he hit the outside hitbox.
Mostly an edge guard right now. We're going to have to see how that works out for him. Moving back to the edge, going on to the up B for Rob. We're going to see how this ends up pulling out for him.
Squirtle's going to have to be careful against that back air. Squirtle's super light, and that back air does hit very hard. These forward tilts, he's applying so much pressure, though, in the side B.
God, the edge guards here. It's insane.
Right. If he would have been able to drag him off the stage, that very well could have guaranteed him a kill, but he was grounded, so he didn't quite get to pull him off, and just barely missed a kill on that Squirtle.
Trying to look what he can see to do with Ivysaur. Going to pull up.
Ivysaur allows him to play a lot more patient, being able to use that Razor Leaf to his advantage, as well as the pretty good out-of-shield options. Guys, do me a favor, please step away from the wires.
Oh, and back on.
Okay, we're back on. We weren't able to see the match for a brief moment there, but right now Ivysaur does still have the lead. Rob at 111. Let's see if Rob can make something happen.
The edge guard struggle is real right now. We're going to be seeing that Ivysaur is going to try to push him back. Once again, go for the edge, but Rob coming down for the side smash. Going to completely go. The beam goes out, the top spinning.
A lot of item play here coming out from DJ, pretty good. It seems like the biggest struggle for Zane is he knows how that Ivysaur down air works. He knows it 2 frames. He knows that it can hit below ledge. It's just his timing has been really rough. But switching to the Charizard for that really good up throw kill confirm there.
Rob versus Ivysaur. Let's see how this is going to end up going down. Going for an up B. My God. That's a lot of low ground play.
Right, all these up airs doing a lot of damage.
Ooh, Rob still gets combo even though his shield's gone. turn around.
It looked like he may have tried to shield grab just a little bit too early, which made that last hit of side B connect. But there, the down throw to Vine Whip being super
On to
good.
the Charizard. All right, we're going to see how this goes. He's going to try to charge forward. Grabs the top, gets back.
So much item play coming out from DJ. I love it. It's so good. Right now, though, really making this neutral air work. Reads the roll in for a nasty, good up smash.
Absolutely wondering what he could do at this point, just being edge guarded mercilessly. Oh, and the grab coming down on him. Seeing what he could do. Rob's on the edge, using top play again.
DJ been doing a good job at using that top of getting out of disadvantage, not allowing Zane to ledge trap very well.
Like Bill Swift said, that's a lot of damage.
That was smart. Almost got a good DI mix up as well. Hit the, waited for Charizard to hit the side B and ran up and got the down smash.
Wow, he is not letting off one sec, keeping that gas pedal pushed down completely. Going up. Oh, get that grab, throw him out. That is game.
DJ doing a really smart option there. Use the the laser to try to get him out of disadvantage, but not quite being able to handle the situation, and the forward throw will catch the neutral get up and kill him.
Ooh, game's going down. Picto chat.
Battlefield Picto chat. Oh, wait,
Ooh.
guys, it is on Battlefield mode. Just giving you a heads up. I think they are opting to change it. DJ wasn't aware that it was in Battlefield mode. Yeah, so he did want to go to Kalos. It is kind of a fan favorite counter pick here at the high school esports of Lake Charles. Not super against it, but it looks like he's going to go ahead and try his hero now.
Hero versus Pokemon trainer. Let's see how this is going to end up working out.
So Hero versus Pokemon Trainer, how do you feel like this match goes?
This is about to be an absolute domination on either side. Really, it's fair game on either side, but I feel like Hero's going to have that advantage.
So you think it's going to be an even matchup? It just depends on who gets advantage state first?
I'd say so. I'd say as soon as they get that foot on the gas pedal, then it's just not going to come off.
Right, and we almost saw that starting out. Oh, we are seeing it come out from Zane, just putting on the pressure. Oh, goodness. It looked like he tried to get that quick switch in the down air, but not quite going to get it to connect. That side B is going to do a lot of damage.
He's going to absolutely bring it down. Now, I'm hoping for Ivysaur to end up taking this off, but I feel like Hero is going to end up pulling through just for the sheer absolute insanity of how Hero can be played.
Right, Hero is a really good character. Honestly, it comes down to the MP management right there. Super scary. Kalos, having such a tall ceiling, though, is going to save Zane from that Kaboom killing. But as I was saying, it's really going to come down to Hero's MP management, because without the MP, he has a hard time recovering. He actually can't use his up B if he doesn't have enough. And if the Pokemon trainer knows that, he's just going to try to edge guard him as much as possible.
Yeah, literally best thing he can go right now. Oh, he's going in the Crapple Slash. Ah, that takes him back.
Tries to get the sizzle off, but Zane doing a good job at going low to avoid the projectile. Knows that Hero has a lot of stuff that he throws straight out that can kill very quickly.
If Hero can get a side B on him, a solid side B, then this would be probably the most the most ideal time.
Oh, what a smart play there coming out from Zane. Uses the Charizard Fire just to keep Hero from being able to grab the ledge, and the Hero didn't have enough MP to get back. But DJ coming through, making sure not to let Zane have a long enough time to be able to just hold advantage state there. And that's an early crit. 2 frames him right off the ledge with a crit, doing a quick 37%.
Just going for small hit game at this point.
You know, I think you were right. This is a super even matchup. It just really comes down to who's going to hold advantage state longer.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, DJ has it and places that up B right at the ledge, forcing Ivysaur to choose an option, but he still got hit by the tornadoes.
That's absolutely the best possible play that can be done right now. Literally, at this point, it's whoever can do the best edge guarding, I'd say, because in the middle, they're not going to be able to make as many moves before.
Right. That was a pretty smart play there from Zane. If you saw, he just kind of up-aired somewhere in the middle of the stage. It's a really good option just because you never know when your hero's going to land right on top of you.
See this. Oh, go down. Nice grab.
Brings out the Charizard. Here's another zoom.
Ooh, he knows. If Hero was wanting to make a move right now, he'd be going for a kamikaze.
Zane did a good option there. You saw him read the roll, but overextended just a little too far. as well as living that bang. If it would have been Kaboom, it probably could have sealed a stock there. Jumps right over that side B, doesn't want to deal with it.
Smart choice that he chose to heal with his MP. It's going to be very important.
Unfortunate there. Oh, super unfortunate there for DJ. Not only did he throw the fully charged neutral B in the wrong direction, but he also forced out too much MP and wasn't able to recover. That seems to be the bane of his existence right now, is the MP management. He has to look at that bar. He has to watch how much mana he has whenever he's off stage. Otherwise, he won't be able to recover.
It's unbelievable.
Right now, just using these side Bs, it has his MP all the way down at 60, but there you go. DJ able to steal that stock, and now this is a last stock situation on game 2.
He does not want to let up. He's bringing out the Charizard right away. He's not taking any chances.
That was super scary. It looked like Charizard was about to get a down smash, but Hero was able to contest it.
Now here's going to be probably the most important part. Let's see if he can actually come back. Oh,
right there.
That's
just
unfortunate.
Zane doing the same play that we've once seen. That fire is going to take. That fire is going to take the stock. Unfortunately, it looked like DJ may have fast fell, not enabling him to fully charge that up B and get back before he falls into the bottom blast zone.
Wow, that was an absolutely insane game. Hope to see more of those.
Right. Thank you for the commentary, by the way.
Thank you.
All right, the Ganon versus the Pokemon Trainer.
This will be an interesting matchup. It's going to be kind of scary on both ends. PT can die super early if he's not careful, if Ganon catches the switch. But, you know, Pokemon Trainer, not a stranger to edge guarding with pretty much all the characters. So Ganon is just going to figure out how to make sure he can recover efficiently.
Honestly, I'd imagine that Ganon would have a difficult time boxing with everyone but Charizard.
Right, true. I mean, Charizard does have slow frame data, and right there, making the play, just using that the Squirtle water gun to just push Ganon away after the side B. That was super smart, but man, that shield is looking low right now.
Wind boxes are very powerful in the game with weak air dodges.
Right.
Ooh, gets the forward tilt.
Jesus, look at the Squirtle, just the movement right now, and all the frame traps, just putting out so many hitboxes against Cade.
Absolutely brutal aggression coming out from the Squirtle.
Right, and the down tilt will 2-frame there, gotta be careful. The neutral air sets up for the tech chase. Oh, I thought he was gonna go for the down smash, but doesn't quite get it.
Accidentally gets the gentleman. Happens to everyone.
Right. It looks like you kind of do a similar thing whenever you try to go for jab blocks. Instead of opting for a different punish, it seems like you always wind up with a gentleman.
Yeah, jab 2 is harder to cancel than jab 1, which is why I often mess it up.
Right. No, I understand. But right now, Zane playing pretty smart, opting to just kind of zone out Ganondorf. That was scary. Good tech, though. Saved his double jump as well. Tries to get the wizard kick off with the forward tilt. He does hit the tipper, so it is going to kill Ganon at 190 from the opposite end of the stage.
Charizard F tilt is really strong. So.
Right. That was really smart there from Cade, opting to go ahead and tech that platform instead of trying to jump away.
Whoa!
But the edge guard, oh my gosh, that edge guard was insane.
Excellent play.
That, my friends, was an escort to the blast zone.
Walked him over there. He walked him right over.
PT has been so crazy today. Man, I'm excited to see it.
It's really fun to watch, too.
It really is. It's super fun to commentate.
And as common as PT is in high-level play, I feel like there's always something interesting being brought to the table because each PT plays a little differently.
Right, you're really right about that. Like, Leffen does not play the same as Tweak. Tweak does not play the same as someone like Pandarian. Like, all of them play super different. They all have their different opinions on Pokemon Trainer. It looks like DJ needed to disconnect his controller.
Yes. Where they headed? Kalos.
Super popular here. You know, honestly, my opinion, I always ban Kalos. I don't really like the stage, preferably just because my characters don't like the large amount of space that it offers.
Inkling?
Right, Inkling, and then also Snake and Banjo. They don't benefit there either because their ledge traps kind of rely on not having a platform right up there at the ledge.
Of course.
So, but looks like Kade's going to opt to his main and go ahead and try the Luigi out. Hopefully this does better for him because the Ganon just seemed like it had a super tough time dealing with the off stage. But right here early on, quick 45, 57, 63 coming out from Squirtle. That was super scary. Squirtle almost got hit by the misfire but got out of the way just in time. Gets the neutral air. These forward tilt traps.
Yeah. Forward tilt can actually combo into itself on some characters a certain percent.
Right. Tries to get the Vine Whip.
Gets the down air.
Man, what a great punish off of the air dodge.
Ivysaur down air is like a meme. It's so big.
Zane has been stuck to Cade like glue the entire set so far. And is just pushing the pedal down as hard as he can.
Using the Luigi Cyclone to combo break right there.
That was super smart for Cade to do. He really tried to get that up tilt to up B. Barely missed space in the sweet spot though. As Luigi, sometimes you just got to go for those Hail Marys, but the down throw to up air, sending him super high to the blast zone, but Kalos being in favor of Luigi, not allowing him to die just quite yet with that super high ceiling.
Oh, hello. Landing with Luigi is a monumentous task, even so.
Right, that down B is going to really help him out though.
Especially because of Luigi's airspeed being extremely slow.
Right, he gets chased, especially by people like Ivysaur and by Squirtle. He just gets sharked from below, but the back air is going to steal it. Trying to stall a little bit there. The up throw, not going to die on Kalos. Again, that tall ceiling.
Oh, gets stuck in the wall. Oh, that was close. He almost got heavily punished.
Saves his jump, though, able to recover. Another up throw, still not going to take it at 160%.
Oh, gets the misfire. Heavy damage tacked on.
That's right, 31% from 0 with that misfire. Down B, such a good combo breaker. I believe for like the first few frames, he's actually invincible and tries to go for that Hail Mary down tot spike. Ooh, what's going to happen here?
I thought he was going to go for the super jump punch right there.
Oh my goodness, untechable as well. He hit the wall, but it just flashed red, so you know he wasn't able to tech it.
Unfortunately.
Cade not really having an answer of what to do with this situation. Zane just really holding down the advantage state here.
I really love how Zane is going for back throw forward air because unlike most characters, Charizard's back throw is a combo starter.
Right. A lot of people really opt to go for the down throw as opposed, but I believe back throw is so much better in that situation because it put Cade in kind of a better disadvantage state for Zane.
Yes, and it's also a kill throw on top of that.
Right. Forward air, I believe, got buffed, so it is a bit better of a kill confirm throw. I mean, a kill throw than back throw is. Regardless, though, either way, just super smart play.
Using the flare ups to get back on stage.
That was scary. You saw Zane there just challenge that up smash with the neutral air, and and the forward tilt, sneakily going to steal that stock from Cade. All that rage on Charizard is going to do that.
Excellent play from both players.
Right. Good gameplay from Cade, though. Super good stuff from Zane. Just the amount of pressure that he put there was insane. It's just, it looked like it was so hard for Cade to get anything going. You know, you often think of Luigi, super good with combos, super good of just like pressuring opponents, but he wasn't able to get anything started. It was kind of like he would get a attack of damage here and there, but nothing really like out the waters.
Yes, like Luigi is a very one-sided character in that he absolutely dominates advantage, but he suffers greatly in disadvantage.
Right, you're actually super correct about that. It's as soon as Luigi gets put in disadvantage, like one of the few things that save him is really his neutral air combo breaker and then his down B, but those are so easily punishable and readable.
Anyways, we have Ices versus Pokemon Trainer.
Right, now we do have Kintaro from Sam Houston versus Zane, a Barb player, going at it, and Icy's getting this early damage going.
Whoa, get the up air.
Tries to get the Pokemon switch to try to get out of disadvantage, but Icy's still on a roll.
A little bit late on that up tilt, though.
Right. One of the hardest things for Pokemon Trainer in this matchup is being able to land. None of the Pokemon really have good landing options, and Icy's just, their juggling with up air is so insane. About to space out with some Razor Leaves, though.
You saw there that the Blizzard actually canceled out the Razor Leaf.
Right.
Perhaps he can put that to good use later on.
The only thing is, if he does it too often, it will get readable, and Ivysaur can act a lot faster out of Razor Leaf than Icy's can out of Blizzard.
That's true, but to punish Blizzard, you really just have to challenge from above, because challenging from the side can lead to difficulties.
Right, but good parry to up smash there, coming out from Kintaro. Got the up throw. Now he has him separated. He's got to take advantage of this situation. And the forward smash, he challenges the Squall Hammer with forward smash to take that.
Excellent. Now the stakes are pretty much even now.
Right, and he does have out the Squirtle. Squirtle is known to just put on so much damage so quickly. Only thing here is it's going to be hard. There are two characters, so it's often hard to follow which one you need to combo.
Yes, and especially since you can change the ults to make Nano lead, it's really disorienting.
Right. Zane needs to be careful on that shield. Anytime he gets too close, Kintaro, not a stranger, just letting the up smash rip. But now we do have the kill confirmed, but great DI coming out from Zane to be able to live that. Looking for another one. Good mash though. Was able to get out of that ice super quick. At 171 though, a lot of things from Icy's could kill right now.
Keeping him at bay with the Razor Leaf, just trying to stay alive.
Oh, the unfortunate switch to Charizard actually got him killed because Charizard, being so heavy, isn't going to go as far from that up tilt, but the up air is still going to send you straight to the blast zone at those high percentages.
It's the side beam to up air. I don't know if that's true or not.
For Icy's?
Yes.
Yeah, it is actually true. If you mash the side B at the last second, it does a lot of shield pressure.
That shield was massacred.
Yeah, Blizzard does so much shield pressure, so you got to be careful about that. Also, if you do enough shield pressure to the opponent with Ices, and then you immediately Blizzard, it will shield poke, so you can get free freezes.
Yeah, and that leads to the kill confirm too.
Exactly. But Zane knows the situation, doesn't want to approach too aggressively, so he's going to go ahead and space out with these Razor Leaves. Doesn't get a punish on the Blizzard though, unfortunately. Has the IC separated, what's he going to do with it? And unfortunately doesn't get much off. But
it's punished for grabbing him, unfortunately.
Right. That's the thing about Ice Climbers. They're the only character in the game that basically negates the grab mechanic, and the double Icy's up air is going to seal it. Game 1 to Kintaro.
Very clean.
Yeah, super clean game. It looks like Zane is playing it pretty well. It's just the thing that's hurting him the most right now seems to be his misspacing on Icy's shield. It allows Icy's to just get a lot very quickly because of their out-of-shield options. The up smash being super good, as well as you can do short hop side B to go ahead and get a quick punish into a combo because, like I was trying to explain a while ago, if you mash B at the very end, it puts them right above ground, which allows it to auto-cancel, so they can immediately land and then jump and start a combo.
Yeah, a lot of tech with this character. Very interesting to watch as a result.
Right. If Kentaro knew a little bit more about the desync stuff, it could be even more scary. But fortunately for everyone, his desyncing ability isn't, I'll say, well practiced.
Yes.
But either way, he still does do very well with this character.
Almost gets the parry on that back air.
Trying to get a lot off of the Squirtle right now. That dash attack's super good. Going to go all the way through Icy's. Good shield there. You don't want to get caught up in Squall Hammer due to the fact of exactly like we're seeing right now. It just leads to so much damage.
And not only that, but if it hits your shield, they can actually mix up whether they cross you up or not.
Right. That
really
down air nearly killing Nana, but not quite.
Yeah, Nana air dodge into ledge, I believe.
Right. It would have been super fortunate though if he could have got that early Nana kill. But right now, Zane forced to just kind of hang back and throw Razor Leaves. He knows that approaching too hard will get him killed. Those back airs nearly taking the stock. That tether is so long.
Yes. This matchup is just a really tough mountain to climb.
Right, it truly is. Like I said, it's just incredibly hard for all of the Pokemon to land, and Icy's just abused that so well. Gets the grab. He opted to throw him back to Nana, though. Strange choice. Gotta be careful with the back air. Is that gonna kill Nana?
Taking out
Nearly
Nana.
killing Popo. What's gonna happen? Up smash out of shield, super good.
One of the fastest
above.
up smashes out of shield in the game.
I actually didn't know that.
I wish Wrigley had a good up smash out of shield.
True. I mean, it's strong, it's just not fast.
It is strong, however, it starts on frame 12, which isn't the greatest.
Smart stuff from Kentaro to air dodge to ledge, but that landing will get him punished and killed. So now it's even to a 2-stock game, but there still is a mountain to climb for Zane, being at 89 right now. Good job avoiding that blizzard situation.
Barely gets the kill right there with the F smash, unfortunately.
It's super scary because if you mash too fast, you could get caught by an F smash.
Yes. It's
Tries
all
to
about
read
reading
the air
mashes
dodge.
too.
Right. This back air pressure to get out of the corner, allowing him to get some stage control here.
Like the fear factor on Ice is just so huge because you don't know what they're gonna do, and it's gonna hit your shield so hard.
Right, and just as we see here, he's got to mash out, and he doesn't mash out. I think he was too afraid of the up tilts coming out, so he tried to wait it out. But unfortunately, due to not being able to mash out in time, he does lose the stock down there.
Very unfortunate, but we can see any game take a turn for either side.
Right now, it is super, it's a big mountain to climb for Zane right now. He's down a whole stock. He has to deal with all the icy shenanigans, but I think it's doable. It just comes down to him finding his openings and taking them with full stride, like we saw him do against Cade.
Oh, just the up tilt.
It's
Decent.
up tilted for footstooling Popo.
Interesting. Gets the first hit of up smash, but not the second one, unfortunately.
Tries to get a Squall Hammer off, but Nana seemed to get separated from Popo. He is going to get frozen.
Luckily, he mashed this time.
Right, good mash. And this is it. Oh, he messes it up. Ooh,
didn't
he's
dash.
still living. Oh my gosh, that could have been huge. Ooh. This is huge for Zane. He has a second chance at life. He's down by a lot. And
the forward air.
He's going to take it. Icy's forward air being super, super strong. It looked like Nana actually didn't even hit him. Otherwise, he may have been spiked there. So Popo's forward air just sent him straight to the blast zone.
He was he was at a very high percent, so
Right.
I couldn't deny that being the case.
Right. Being so high at percent, it's just so easy to just fly out of the way of Nana. Looks like he's opting to go Lilat now. This could be a better pick due to it being a lot more difficult for ICs to recover. They do have a pretty good recovery, pretty linear, but if he aims it slightly wrong, he will slide under the wing, which will help out Zane a lot. As well as Lilat has such a skinny wing, that ledge, it allows Ivysaur's down air to go much deeper under the ledge.
Yes, I can imagine that being very dangerous in any Pokemon training matchup.
Right. I believe Nana is invincible whenever you do the upbeat. She also has a hitbox, but you can down air Popo whenever he's being flung up to Nana. And it looks like Zane opting to just go straight out the bat with Ivysaur. I guess he realizes that Squirtle is going to have a very hard time getting off any combos at all.
Yes. I feel like this match, this stage, is really beneficial to Pokemon training because not only just Ivysaur's down there, but also the platforms allowing Squirtle to extend combos.
Right. They're super low, so it allows them to get some full hop up air combos going. Uses that down air to stall off stage. That's scary.
The lingering hitbox from up smash.
Right. Both of them do up smash, so it lasts a lot longer when they're both there. Nana kind of like
falling through the platform.
Yeah, she slid through or like around the platform and landed on Charizard. This is looking tough for Zane. Not really knowing what to do in the matchup.
Yeah, it's kind of just getting knocked back and forth by Ices because they have so much coverage with two characters in one.
Right. No, I understand how hard this matchup really is. It's super difficult. You have to play on your A game the whole time because if you slide up one bit, it, like you see right here, you take so much percent so quickly. There's the freeze. Is he going to get the confirm? And there it is.
Whoa, he's still alive.
Wow.
Excellent DI.
That is so good. He knows that DI so well.
Is it down and away?
Doesn't match out in time, though. I'm sorry?
Is the DI down and away for that?
Yeah, whatever direction Ices are facing, I believe you want a DI away from them. So you can actually get a DI mix-up by if you run up and jump turn around and do it, they may DI the wrong way and actually get sent higher.
That's Smash. It's a very prediction-heavy game.
Right there, though, does get a slight desync off of the shield stun, but still not able to get the Nana up smash to punish.
Even so, his shield got pressured a little bit and free.
Right, looked like he tried to go for short hop up air, but Squall Hammer, it does have a slightly large hitbox on the bottom of it. Right now, opting to not even pay attention to Nana, I feel like that probably would have been a good idea considering how far